show.
Yes, it is.
You've heard all the other wrestling programs. Now it's time to listen to the guys who aren't bleeding.
And you can't beat that.
It's hashtag WrestlePals.
I almost punched you in the face.
That's okay. You wouldn't be the first. Probably not the last.
Cut it.
What?
I'm trying not to get hit.
What happened?
I cut the music.
Oh, okay. I thought you were like,
That's why I announced.
That's it.
Cut it.
Show's over. Everyone beat it. Get out.
Ah, this is so annoying.
I know it is. I'm sorry. I have to panic. Hey, everybody's hashtag. How about I just talk about show? Hey, everybody's hashtag WrestlePals. Look over there. He's hashtag WrestlePal frustrated. It's hashtag WrestlePal Justin.
That's me.
I'll give you your real name. It's not his real name. His real name is actually, I don't want to call you Steve. That'll make you sad. What are you doing? Why are you insulting and threatening them?
I'm not.
Are you? That's come on.
Come on.
No. You're gonna just throw that monitor. I'm not touching a damn thing, by the way. Hold on. Let me cut this off. I'm gonna cut this. I'm just gonna remove everything that I can and see if that is that better?
I don't know.
No. And I'm hashtag WrestlePal also frustrated. Hashtag WrestlePal Nate. I'll just call myself that today. Because why not? And this is hashtag WrestlePals. Justin?
Uh-huh.
It's been a while since we've had a really good, really packed weekend.
Oh, my God. Packed.
Like from stem to stern. Like, the fact that I had to, tell the household, I'm not coming to bed. I have a bedtime, by the way, now that I'm an adult, I guess. I'm staying up to watch wrestling, and there's not a damn thing you can do about it. To which they were like, we weren't going to do anything. Just go ahead. And it was Saturday night, and they're like, really? Saturday night? All right. Don't they usually on Sunday? And Sunday as well!
Leave me alone!
I have man things to do, kind of. Okay, I have 13-year-old things to do, kind of. Not really, but also. We could start literally anywhere. And
we have to start where the internet has been pissed off, right?
The internet's mad? What the hell's the internet mad about? Well, okay, it's the internet, first of all. First of all, it's the internet, so they're going to be mad. But... like, is there something in particular they're pissed about?
Yeah.
Is it because we're not getting enough Titus O'Neil?
No.
Too much Titus O'Neil? I feel like we're getting a good amount of Titus O'Neil. I'm actually liking Titus O'Neil, right now.
They're not mad about that.
I'm liking Oblivion. Okay. Let's see what else can they be mad about. The Best of the Super Juniors tournament going on right now.
Oh, they're not mad about that.
Day 6 of 14, and it's going all... Who... Like it ruined everybody's pick'ems for the whole thing. Dragon Lee defeating Ricochet in I think day 4, day 5, whatever. And no, it's not that.
Nope.
They're not betting. No one's betting on No one's betting on Japanese wrestling.
No.
Just me. Okay. I don't have any money. I wonder why. Okay, what else can they be mad about? Let's see here. DIY shirts on clearance.
Oh. I didn't get to get mine. We'll talk about that.
They still exist, I'm sure.
Yeah.
I mean, we can get them in the discount bin. I mean, if you could buy one of those grab bags, like 5 shirts for like $25, you're getting like 3 of them. It's terrible. That's beside the point. We'll get to that. Oh, we're going to get to that one.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. One of the greatest things that happened this weekend.
Oh, my God.
Okay, so they're not mad about that?
Nope.
No, they're sad about that one. You're right. Let's see. Who else was out there this weekend? Is it Rowan? Is it Rowan?
Nope.
They thought it was Roman, and they got all mad, and they're like, oh, no, it's Rowan. Believe it or not, we like him. Was it the fact that we got to have, in one match, Eric Rowan's theme and Luke Harper's theme?
Oh, my God. How good.
I saw you pop up on the little Slack channel, like, oh! And I knew what you meant. It's like, hey, look at these entrances. It's great. He's firing a bow and arrow shotgun thingy. Whatever, the music's awesome. And then, yeah.
Yeah.
And then Big Red. Yeah. And then I got to go help the sickly, and I miss a match. God damn it. Okay, so they're not mad about that. No, that's happy stuff. Beach balls?
Not mad about beach balls.
CM Punk chance? Shit, we got to talk about that too, don't we?
Yes, we do.
That's going to be so good. It's going to be so good. Yeah.
So
okay.
let's start on Sunday. Because I don't want to...
Is that what they're mad about? Are they mad about Backlash?
Actually, yeah, kind of, yeah. I cannot believe how much negativity I'm seeing about Backlash.
Really?
I really don't understand it.
Justin, where are you seeing this hatred? and
Well, of
vitriol?
course, it's, on the internet, so yeah.
You mean where the real men go to fight?
Man, I actually I saw somebody refer to Raw as the far superior brand, which if you prefer Raw, I'm willing to accept that. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Because different strokes, different folks. Like, Raw and SmackDown are two different shows, and I can understand where somebody might enjoy Raw better than SmackDown.
Right. Because they're different shows being programmed different ways for different audiences. And if you like all of it, that's awesome.
Yeah.
If you, prefer one or the other, also awesome. Are you watching something? Cool. Share into it.
But to call Raw the far superior brand, man, that's just nonsense. That is just nonsense. You're just making things up.
Well, you know what? I heard somebody trying to crap on SmackDown by calling it their favorite indie promotion.
Okay.
And they meant it as an insult, but I was like, "That's cool, man. Whatever. Sweet. Yeah, I'm with you, I guess."
You mean a WWE brand that does more with guys who technically should be nothing?
Yeah. Look, I'm telling you. Something magical has happened. SmackDown is magical, first of all. We got a goddamn Maharaja. Who else has that? And briefly, were he not so savagely injured by Mr. Owens, the goddamn face of America, we would have a Maharaja and an Ayatollah.
Yes, we would.
But no, not to be. Not to be. So they're mad at Backlash? Like, is it choices, or is it programming, or is it wrestling? Because any of those you say is wrong.
I saw the complaint being the lead up to Backlash, which I really don't understand.
No, man, it was very classy.
They've been leading up to it literally since the night after WrestleMania.
They've been holding off. They've been holding off a lot of the touches.
Yeah,
maybe that's not what they're used to, because this is this has been one of my bitch moments about the Raw tag team titles.
Right.
How do we program it? Well, singles match this week, singles match next week, and
Easy
then
enough for you to say?
No, it's not. I don't even know what I say most of the time. I just kind of go with it, and then we get to the pay-per-view, and there we go. Yeah. And that's how you program it, instead of building a story or whatever. Meanwhile, over on SmackDown, you get the goddamn fashion files.
Yes, you do.
Wee-oo. Which, come on, man. They build it up that way. Usos don't have to show up on TV. I'm vastly entertained. The guys aren't killing themselves. And then when they touch, it's fresh as all get out.
Oh, I can't wait to talk about that.
You can't wait to talk about
that's
it.
That's not even first.
You don't even have to. Go for it. No? Okay, we're going to be disciplined this week. We're going to be disciplined. We're going to follow through. And we're going to talk about how amazing it is and why people are wrong for bitching at it.
Look.
What are they mad at? What could they be mad at?
They're specifically mad at the main event. Do you want to lead with the main event?
Then you, whether you know it or not, if you're mad, you have been sports entertained. You're welcome.
Yes.
Or as Matt would say, you're welcome.
Some people have their reasons. They just don't like Jinder Mahal, but you don't have to like Jinder Mahal because he's a bad guy.
Yeah, it's almost as if the bad guy
And they'll explain it away as he hasn't done anything, and no, it's not because he's a bad guy, but you got, and it's okay. It's okay.
Suspend that disbelief. Be mad at the bad guy. Go ooh and shake a fist at the TV.
It's just hilarious because one of the biggest gripes about WWE almost always is, man, they never build new stars. They never make new stars. But what did they do last night?
I left coffee in the coffee cup.
Oh, that's got to suck.
Well, there's stuff growing and it's a little disconcerting. I don't know, man. I feel sports entertained as all hell. Oh, uh-oh.
You're on with the hashtag WrestlePals.
It's the hashtag WrestlePals.
That's us.
It's calling to set us straight.
Hey. What's shaking, Fredo?
I figured that you guys we're going to be disciplined this week and we're going to, follow the format.
Nah.
What the hell? Why not just throw a wrench into that shit?
Please, by all means.
Please don't talk about Raw.
What?
Because I didn't watch Raw.
Titus Brand.
Bailey holding a kendo stick got me all kinds of aroused. But anyway.
Nope, that didn't work.
But anyway, dude.
Uh-huh.
Whoever's complaining about Backlash, tell them to go watch wrestling on Monday. It was awesome.
Yeah. It was a great pay-per-view. It's specifically that main event. Again, okay, so like the complaint has been that Jinder hasn't been built up. And he was losing like squash matches on Raw 2 months ago.
Okay.
But that's the point!
Right.
When you move over to SmackDown, it's a totally different character. You suspend that disbelief. It's a reset.
Exactly.
And
Hey, look.
yeah.
Hey, you get Nakamura in there, bam, she blows up. You get Charlotte comes over to the other brand, bam, she gets a title shot. I mean, once they jump, who cares what the past was?
Exactly. It's a chance for a reset.
But yeah, that's the whole point. That's the whole point of the shakeup is giving guys a chance.
I like Jinder Mahal. I like his character. I like that it's a fresh person in the conversation.
Mm-hmm.
It's not Bray Wyatt. It's not AJ Styles. It's not. I mean, we could go over both brands. We can go to the same 10 people over and over and over. And now you got this guy who comes out of nowhere, was a jobber of the of the first caliber, Pin Me Baby, and now, bam, and he's in the conversation. And you know what? I know it's going to be a quick turnaround, but god damn, let this guy hold the belt for 3 or 4 months. And, let him really get people to really despise this prick.
Oh, and then when he gets beat, people want it so much.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what this is? This is a chance to look. You just legitimized Jinder Mahal, who was quote unquote a nobody, right? You just legitimized him. He's a WWE champion. He beat Randy Orton. No matter the manner in which he defeated him, he defeated Randy Orton, 14-time world champion. He defeated him in a main event. You just legitimized the guy who came over. And now you've got a chance to build a babyface off of that because you have a guy who is getting legitimate heat. Since he won that match when he came over, he's been getting straight booed.
Yeah, it's been great, and it's almost like you almost have to treat. I mean, people don't know how to do it anymore. Treat Raw and SmackDown like the old territories.
Yeah.
When you switch over, it's a complete reset. Fresh storylines, fresh touches, fresh everything. And the sky's the limit on what you want to do is with a new guy. And really, he's in the sky, dude. And he's done everything right as far as being a bad guy. He's got 2 little shits rolling around with him. It's awesome. And he's stealing things and talking garbage to everybody, including the crowd.
But you know what? And here's the thing, too. He's got the look. He's not a soft, blubbery guy that people say, he is big. He's muscular, and you can see see him running roughshod.
Just a vicious creature.
I really think that WWE did a good job, not only with him, but also with Heath Slater and with Drew McIntyre, who they sent down to NXT, who's now doing great over there. Mm-hmm. And he's just kind of, even keeping a comedy role, he's still been able, he's won tag team gold. So I think that they actually took three guys who were probably on their last legs and have made them all legitimate.
Yeah.
Hey, now from 3MB, first of all, I remember that 3MB interview where Jinder, he's the fun one. It made me very happy. Have they got, now that they have a WWE title between them, have they done a Grand Slam?
Between all three of them?
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, if you take all of them and put them together as like one unit.
Let's see. So McIntyre's won the Intercontinental.
Okay, that's the one I was worried about. They've had a...
Both McIntyre and Slater have won tag gold.
Right.
Mahal now has the WWE.
Have they had a U.S. title between the three?
I don't think so. I don't think McIntyre ever won the U.S.
That's all we need.
Slater hasn't won singles gold. So
3MB, your Grand Slam champion.
They did a great job
finding places for all these people, and in the right way. And they've all been built in different ways. It's fantastic, and I'm very. Cause I saw like an interview talking with. I think it was talking with McIntyre about how he needed to go away for a little while and mature a little bit.
Yeah.
And then he was able to do that, learn more, and then come back and bring all that experience with him. And, Slater had to grow up a little himself, and because they were all like super young dudes when they first started there, right?
Yeah.
And now, you got like 4 or 5 years behind them. They're superstars. This is WWE crafting superstars and using the independence for these people to mature themselves. It's amazing to see now that I'm an older fan watching somebody. First of all, the fact that I have to like look at the ages and go like, oh, they're younger than me now. Oh no. And come on, Goldberg, where are you at? The fact that I can see like the entire arc of a career from, hey, here's their debut. Oh, I can go check out what they did, in the indies coming up and what they were here and there, and now I get to see them at their absolute prime, and even some of them I'm getting to watch, heading towards the twilight of their career, which is weird watching like Cena. Like now it's time for him to fade out a little bit, and it's like just amazing to see an entire career of somebody and recognizing when somebody's on the come up and hitting their stride, and that's
I completely understand that. I look at a guy like Flair. I first time I ever saw Flair was in 76, 77, around that time.
Oh my God! So you get to watch that whole come up.
Yeah, I mean, Dusty Rhodes, 76, first time I saw him. So I mean, guys like that. So I completely get what you're saying. But I'll tell you, real quick, because I don't want to throw too much of a monkey wrench into your show, but I think this would be the perfect one. What about NXT TakeOver? Did you not see that?
Yeah, of course.
We're talking that in hour 2.
Of course we saw it. It was my favorite thing. Like
DIY. Oh my God.
Yes, we're talking about that in hour 2. We're leading with the hot news of Jinder Mahal. And hour 2, we're talking about NXT.
Okay, well, I'm not going to be around for hour 2, so I'm just throwing the wrench in right now.
Well, we're going to talk about NXT TakeOver in hour 2.
Goddamn DIY!
Yes.
Oh, my God!
I got that title screen ready to go. There they are.
That's the teaser.
The pictures I got are the happier times of.
Yes.
Smaller beard from Mr. Chiang.
Anyway, #WrestlePals. I love you guys. I'm going to be listening to the rest of the show. Don't hinder the Jinder.
Don't hinder Jinder.
Oh, we'll have to get to Pete Rosenberg, too.
Yes,
God damn it.
So much to get to. Thanks for calling, Fredo.
Thank you, sir.
All right. Later, guys.
Hashtag thanks for the call.
Do we, what?
That's how we end calls now.
Hashtag make it a win. God damn. It's just
What's he doing? Fumbling the
spiking
phone?
the phone into the gravel, hoping it hangs up.
All right, so
It's haptic. You have to use a finger, and you'll feel that. Oh God, just backing over it now. Poor
the
Fredo.
Maharaja.
Maharaja's on the line.
No. Hashtag WrestlePals. Oh, it's hashtag WrestlePals Zach.
Hi,
Uh oh, we are in trouble today.
Zach.
You sound bummed
Zachary.
out. What's
How are you guys?
excited?
Aw.
Why do you sound so bummed
Excited?
out? Yeah, what's the matter, man?
I don't know how excited you're going to be. I heard Fredo talking his love of Jinder, and I'm about to hinder it.
Oh boy.
Uh-oh.
This makes me so happy.
Okay, so
Please, hurt us, sir.
Here's my problem. Here's my problem about the whole situation. Okay, so I got a new. Why am I echoing?
Oh, I don't know. It was happening to us last night,
I
too.
feel echoed.
Something with our Skype.
I'm gonna move. So, anyways, my thing about Mr. Jinder Mahal is that yes, he's right place, right time with WWE getting their whole India TV package deal going,
Oh, yeah.
and I smelled from day one I was about to get Jack swaggered,
Uh-oh.
and once they named him number one contender, I was like, oh, okay, well, he's getting the title. So much so, gentlemen, when I watched the pay-per-view Sunday, I turned the pay-per-view off after Luke Harper and Rowan had their match.
Oh.
And then I woke up the next day to finish it.
Oh.
And I don't, I'm a very hard believer of a guy, if you got to earn your spot, and frankly, just going to a guy and being like, hey, be JBL, it doesn't do it for me.
Now, here's the thing. I will agree that that shouldn't have been the main event. I understand why it was the main event, because it was the WWE Championship, and you have this big moment of you're about to get a guy getting booed. I never once thought that should have been the main event. I thought with all the hype, Nakamura and Ziggler should have been given a little bit more time, and they should have been the main. If I'm being honest, I totally get what you're saying, but like Orton as champion right now, I love you. You know how much I love Randy Orton.
Oh, yeah, I loved Randy Orton.
Yeah, but we don't need him right now as champ. Now,
No, not at all.
do we need Mahal? I don't know. But I can understand what you're saying. Like, he didn't earn his spot, but what they're trying to do, obviously, is get people talking. Mm-hmm. Right?
Get you pissed.
Yeah,
Man.
got a lot of people pissed.
How happy are you going
I
to
mean,
see
so-
when... oh, go ahead.
So pissed I turned off the TV.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Well, again, that's why they shouldn't have been the main event. I've got zero argument there. They shouldn't have been the main event.
I don't know. Did you listen to that link I put in there of the India call?
Oh, I bet you it was exciting.
No, I
Oh
didn't.
my God! It was so happy. They were so happy, and they just devolved into India number one for like a half a minute, and it's like, oh my God, they're so excited. I'm so happy for them, but
It's smart business, obviously, because they're what they're trying to do with India. Which also, by the way, did you see Impact Wrestling is going to broadcast live there?
yeah,
But of course, tree
Oh, my
falling in
Lord.
woods.
No, I just wanted to, I understand needing a fresh face, especially Randy's boring. I mean, like, the last year of his career has literally been just, I'm going through the motions. And because of him winning the title from Bray, everybody was soured on that. Like,
Yes.
it was like, ugh, bad move, because
Yep.
Bray was literally cut from the legs
Yep.
and sent to Raw. Now, I'm all for a new guy being champion. I'm not even like, it's weird. I'm not angry. I'm not like, oh my God, I don't want to watch this product anymore, because I know in 3 months he's losing the title. But I guess more so, I'm looking at it as, okay, he loses the title, and guess what? He may go to mid-card and go for the U.S. title.
Right.
And then after that, he may be put in the tag team. And then after that, I'm not quite sure if we're going to see him anymore. Like, I feel very Jack Swaggery, where it's like, oh, we're just going to put him there to put him there. Like, just like Jack Swagger's world title run. And then what happened to Jack?
Yeah, well.
Like, he went away stat.
And, well, in this, you have to take those chances. Like, again, looking back, Jack Swagger was a huge mistake, and he never recovered from it.
Right.
And only time will tell because again, like I've seen this a lot. Like the JBL comparison is pretty apt. It's sink or swim.
Right.
You've got it, now do something. And I guess only time will tell. Can Jinder Mahal do something in the moment? He's getting a lot of heat, a lot of real boos on him, and we can build a really good baby face off of him. I don't know, maybe one who's already there, like Zayn.
I'm hoping and praying, literally
I also
on knees.
remember during that match, half the crowd going, "Let's go, Jinder."
Yeah,
Jinder
sucks. So it's like it's not working completely. Like the fans knew Randy's boring because Randy's boring as hell right now. But who are we going to match him up with to get that said boo? Are we going to put him against Randy for the next 3 months and bore us out of the main event tiers?
Yeah, clearly
are we going to hot shot Nakamura to the main? Like, I just don't know where we're going, Justin, and that never happens to me.
How about the true All-American Rusev?
I mean, I'll 100% be erect for a Rusev run. Because
It's
if
happening.
you've ever watched the hottest WWE show, Divas, and you see Rusev on that show, he is balls to the wall amazing.
He's
He
the
is.
best dude ever. Zach, did
Lana's lucky to have that.
Yes!
Rusev.
Yes!
Okay, she is lucky.
I love it.
We just turned the switch on this conversation, didn't we?
No, look, it's
But
coming.
no, I'm excited about Rusev. I'm excited about SmackDown. Whoever said the pay-per-view was bad Sunday, ridiculous, because I'd give it a solid 7.
Exactly.
It was good wrestling all the way through.
Oh, yeah.
And really, that's all you want in a wrestling pay-per-view, BT Dub.
You couldn't have said it any better. You know, like exactly. Like it. I was excited from front to back. I bought.
Continue.
Nathan. God, damn it. No, from the entire card I was in. I can understand where card placement. You know, I have questions about, but like matches, I got great wrestling all night.
Yeah.
So what more do I want out of a wrestling pay-per-view? That's it. That's all I want.
Apparently, all people want are like some kind of swerves or, you know, bra and panties,
Yeah.
Stone Cold to come out to hit people with chairs
I wasn't
and then
sure-
call it a night, because that's wrestling pay-per-view, baby.
Zach, I wasn't sure if you knew this, but the Attitude Era is great, and it was amazing. That's all you need to
That's
know.
what I hear. That's what everybody tells me. It's great and amazing. And, like, I should just rewatch it on the network.
Yeah, and I have. It's the problem.
Whatever, guys. But thank you for letting me call in and give my little thoughts on Mr. Jinder. But you guys are doing great. I love hashtag WrestlePals. I love you.
We love you, hashtag WrestlePals, Zach.
Bye, baby boys.
Hashtag thanks for calling.
See, that's
Oh,
where I
we're
was
doing
supposed to
that for
jump
now.
in and say I love you.
Yes,
But
or hashtag
I-
thanks for calling to
I
have a
have-
call.
Hashtag make it a win. I'm behind the Titus brand, man.
That's fine. I'm glad. Michael Hum says, I feel Orton needs some time to simmer down, but I can't take him seriously right now because of that damn House of Horrors match that was completely laughable.
Yeah.
I don't know. He's not
That-
necessarily wrong.
I almost look at that whole House of Horrors things as an ending for both of them. Bray got to go away, be someone else, be somewhere else, and I almost ignore it, which is weird. Like, I'll suspend my disbelief as hard and as much as I can for every stupid, silly thing, but then that happens, and I was just like, I'm gonna have to forget this, and that's okay. It's bad happens every once in a while, and this was weird. Cool. If we could just give it 2 more minutes less to make it more awkward and stilted, that'd be amazing.
I don't know. people are pretty harsh on that House of Horrors match. It was what it was. Like, I admire them for taking the chance, and it wasn't awful. Like,
that felt like it was something somebody had wanted to do for ages, and it wasn't Orton or Wyatt's. Someone's like, I got this house, man. Come on.
Come destroy it.
Just some... There's just one agent in the back. It's like, I got this great idea. Come on. And he's been pitching it since like 84, and it happened finally.
Yay!
Oh, you got your thing up?
No.
Oh, gee, no.
I was yaying.
You were reacting to what I was saying.
Yes.
I wasn't paying attention to me. Don't
Clearly.
worry. So, Justin.
Uh-huh. All right. So clearly, I feel like we've given enough time to Jinder defeating Randy Orton to become the WWE champion, but there are definitely things from that match we need to talk about.
Okay.
Specifically, Randy Orton throwing the Singh brothers around.
Oh,
like
my God.
ragdolls.
Oh, my God. What the hell happened? Oh, my God. Like, look, like our going into commercial thing, I'm going to have to have that little GIF, because I found the GIF of it.
Oh, good.
Damn, dude. Oh, and I made sure to get the one that has with Randy face.
So, at one point towards the end of the match, Randy's outside the ring with the Singh brothers.
Uh-huh. Which I was so worried that it was going to be, hey, here comes the, there's the Randy face. Okay,
Can't wait.
I'm working on it here. Ooh, it's coming up.
You were worried that it was going to be...
just disqualification, beat down, silly stuff.
Right.
So I was very worried anytime there's somebody on the outside that's what they're going to end up going with. And, nope. No offense at all by the Singh brothers.
None whatsoever.
I still want to call them the Bollywood Boys.
Yeah. But, so Randy basically just takes them both out, which, good on... Number one, good on him.
God damn. Sorry, I know it's just us. It's just us looking at it at the moment, but I've got to get that loaded up in there like super quick, because it's wow, dude, and I'm calling that one Randy Face because that one's gonna be from now on Randy Face. They did. Ooh, I don't know what the hell that one is.
That's in that other thing that Matt downloaded.
Okay, whatever. I'll find what I want. I called it Randy Face. I just said that. Oh, here we go, Justin. I'm going to make sure to put it back up behind our thing so we're less likely to get hit on the thing. And there it is. Okay. I'm about to start it.
Uh-huh.
Right. I want to get post Randy Face so we get right to it. Here it is. Here's the start of it. It's Randy Face to start. And... he's a little lighter than oh shit, I dropped him on his head. Even JBL is upset. First of all, another thing that Randy did amazingly.
Twice.
He made sure to daintily move JBL's hat.
Twice.
So as to not sully the hat. There's Randy Face. There's your hashtag WrestlePal face right there. And there he is one more time. Oh, first of all, I love the color coordination. The Singh Brothers shirts matching. And also matching in Jinder's tights.
Mm-hmm.
This is little things I like. Little faction touches that I really enjoy. And, goddamn, Randy. Why'd you throw that little man so far? It's just a little over rotation, and he's on the floor. Jesus. Oh, my God. I thought they added enough to the match to give that credibility to Orton.
Yes.
Orton should go in there and dominate Jinder Mahal, but Jinder Mahal's got all these dirty tricks.
Yeah.
And all these little bad guys following him around the ring, doing things. And Randy with the double draping DDT to the Singh brothers, and they just flip and fly all over the goddamn place.
Yeah, they do.
Good for that, man. Because look, you know how much I loved them. When the Cruiserweight Classic kicked off, I've got a soft spot. I can't tell them apart. I feel really bad. I had a soft spot for Gerv.
Gerv.
Because what the hell kind of a name is Gerv? Gerv is awesome.
Okay.
And then his brother, not Gerv. And then the Bollywood Boys. And I love a cohesive little tag team. And I hope that they not just J&J Security, I hope that they actually do some tag stuff. Because, god damn it, they're fun. And I love a brothers team. It's so good. I want to see the Singhs versus the Colognes forever. It would make me happy. It would be awful eventually after 2 weeks, but it would make me happy. So it's just another weapon in the arsenal for Jinder. in the match, and well done. Maybe a little overdone, but still.
Yeah.
These are those odds that Randy was just simply unable to overcome. And is this the first time we were getting a name for Jinder's finish?
Oh, yeah.
They called it the Callus.
Yeah. I don't think they had one until now.
Yeah, it's just a little, yeah. It's not the most devastating looking of maneuvers,
No.
but with so many odds to overcome, Randy,
Yes.
you must submit to the Callus.
And ultimately, here's what it comes
But
down
if
to.
he goes back to using he was using the camel clutch there for a while. If he goes back to using that as like a signature thing, and then the Callus is again attacking the back, it looks like he's focusing the back, and I like that. It's fun storytelling, which we had everywhere else in the card as well.
Yeah.
Oh, we'll get to that. Oh my God, we got to get to that match yet. Oh, okay, sorry. I get excited.
I like the chance that they're taking here.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what it is. They decided, man, look, we had this stupid shakeup that fucked our roster.
Yeah, Raw wanted to take our toys.
I still don't think that before the shakeup, I don't think Bray was going to lose to Randy at WrestleMania.
Nope.
I think they came with the shakeup. We're taking Bray, and then it's like, fuck, what are we going to do? What are we going to do?
We got to finish this
And so-
with that. All right.
So that's why Randy won the title, and then they were like, okay, so we need Rusev. If Rusev wasn't hurt, this would be Rusev right now, guaranteed.
I'm almost happy that he's taking a little time off then, because we're going to get Jinder and we're going to get Rusev.
Yeah.
When Rusev comes back, it's going to be amazing.
It is.
The crowd is not going to hate him. It's going to be amazing. I have no doubt about that. And that may be the next pay-per-view, right? Money in the Bank's their next one. And then Rusev says when he comes back, he wants that title match at Money in the Bank.
That's what he said. He said, I'm not coming back till I get that.
All-American Rusev.
Well, we'll see. Because right now, he might be just coming as like one of those in-between guys, because he's coming for Shane, is what he said.
Oh.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
So we'll see. Because if he's coming back as, on paper, heel.
No?
Okay.
SmackDown can get him a tank, right? I don't
Maybe.
know. And you know what? The thing I worry about with Jinder, will that get old fast?
Possibly. And look,
Because so far it's just been, America, you're bad.
Yeah, and I mean,
Hakatui. Wait,
if
no,
that's-
someone else did that.
if that is what he's resting on, then this is going to fail.
Yeah, it's going to get real old real quick.
But I don't
SmackDown
care.
feels too smart for it,
Here's the thing. It's sink or swim.
right?
He had the opportunity. He grabbed the opportunity. He didn't have a main event match. I can't defend that. That was not a main event match. It was a main event moment, him winning, because the crowd was like definitely...
Oh, man, they were ready for crowd reaction shots.
Yeah.
Because there had to be some that were like, oh, my God, yeah! No, they found everybody that was like, what the what? It's like a 4-year-old child going, what the fuck? So they go to grandma over there, what the fuck? A World War II veteran, what the fuck? You go to just white
Bunch of
dude. What the
WTF
fuck?
shirts.
Just all of them. What the fuck?
But look, it's sink or swim. It's just like with JBL. Like, you're getting your opportunity. Now do something. If you don't do something, then you're done. And you know what? In the meantime, if this means we get Sami Zayn in a main event picture,
Which is
possible,
That was
'cause
a
we'll get
great
there.
story from the card too. Good Lord.
you know what I mean? That is not out of the realm of possibility here.
Definitely not. And and this was okay. We've got to get to the rundown. We've
Yes.
got to get through this because it was a stacked
I get the
card
feeling
from top to
we're
bottom.
going to take like literally a second break, like
This
a quick second break.
This
at
is
the hour.
fine. This is fine to reset to get into NXT because god damn that was good too.
Yeah, we got a
Justin,
lot.
did you see the thing?
We got a lot to cover.
You saw those things, right?
So let's go back because
I got your card up here.
I am super excited about the fucking pre-show match.
Never sell short the pre. I feel bad that always gets cut off like the DVD stuff,
Like-
or gets cut off the replays because it was fun.
I almost always miss it, and most of the time it's sometimes it's good, but sometimes
Usually it's the filler. It's the hype match.
yeah, it's okay. It's usually okay.
Right.
It's rarely ever perfect.
You love the shit out of Aiden English, don't you?
Well, yes, I do. I really love Aiden English, first of all. But I also really love Ty Dillinger.
You made sure to say, hey, guys, look at his pants. To which I believe we were all like, what? All right. And then I saw it and I was like, he's right. Aiden English is something else. Oh, God. Oh, you got the chat from last night.
Yeah.
Very well done. I can't hide from any of the dumb shit I've said.
They were Van Gogh pants.
Yes.
Starry Night.
I called them starry ass.
Yes.
he had a butt swirl. It was great. Come on, man.
Well, I mean,
that's a nice touch.
And do you know why?
Why?
Because as he's coming out, he's like talking about how he's the maestro of. I don't remember but Masterpiece was one of them.
I was worried that we were going to get a Stro run in.
He's the
I'm all
maestro
for
of
it.
Magnificence, the masterpiece of
but Picasso of pain.
And
but he's singing it too, isn't he?
Yeah. Oh, it's so nice to see him go back to that.
Did he call himself Van Gogh of Violence?
Maybe
he should have if he's wearing those pants.
But that's just nice cohesiveness to the character.
And there's an extra subtext to that isn't blatant. He's almost insulting fans as though they're too dumb to know who these people are.
Yeah.
You don't know who these people are. I'm in a class above you. Also, I'm singing, so boo me. Boo!
He doesn't have theme music. He sings
Yeah, he
himself
does.
to the ring.
He takes it everywhere he goes. They're right here.
It's amazing. It's amazing. And again,
so much commitment to be able to do that. You have to commit 100%, or it's not going to go.
Now here goes this. To this, he's losing. Mm-hmm. But I still care about him.
Exactly.
Because I care about the character.
Uh-huh.
Because it's something interesting to watch.
Something interesting to watch, all right.
I'm just saying, SmackDown's hitting on all cylinders. If I'm excited about their pre-show.
This is the lowest end of the card. The very lowest end of the card. And this is just a hype match to get you. This is designed specifically to be like, all right, show's coming. Let's get you excited. Get you in the mood for wrestling. Nope. I was in the mood. I was excited going into it. Ty Dillinger.
This is interesting. Jarrett says SmackDown is officially 60 feet deep in the ground, and the dirt is slowly going over them.
That's cool.
I don't know, man. I disagree. I cannot disagree more. Different strokes for different folks.
I don't know if I said that on the show or if I said that as somebody. I heard somebody trying to crap on SmackDown, going like, "Oh yeah, it's the best indie promotion out there."
Okay.
Yeah, I'm fine with this. You know what I like? Silly indie promotions.
But
they're awesome.
But to be fair, Jarrett really doesn't like Jinder Mahal, and I don't know if that's what he's basing it on. But
you know what?
You
know what he's going to enjoy
Hmm?
when somebody beats the shit out of Jinder Mahal.
Yeah, I can't wait. It's going to be awesome.
I'm just hoping it's not the testing. God, the acne is rough, isn't it? Scary.
Yeah.
Okay, that's all the more we need to address.
All right,
that.
so Ty Dillinger versus Aiden English.
Ty Dillinger with the greatest evil vest I've ever seen.
Yes.
But still, good guy. I wish they still had the count up in his music, man.
Yeah.
You kind of miss that?
A little bit. Just so you have that.
Because when it hits, it hits solid. But it doesn't have that same build up, so it doesn't hit quite as much. But still,
I wonder if they're just.
F it, I got an evil vest.
I wonder if they're just waiting for him a little bit to be around for a little bit to bring it out, making sure he's still getting them 10 chance.
And and that's part of training the crowd. Oh God. Okay, I'm going to save that for the NXT discussion about how the crowds are better now.
Well, at least they were this night.
Mm-hmm. In the most unlikely of places.
Yeah,
but
right?
Okay, so we had Dillinger and Aiden English. Aiden English committing to the singing, even in a rest hold, and he's going to sing.
Yes,
and well done, just pissing off everybody, forcing you to be invested in this match. That if you came to I like WWE, I haven't watched in a while, but I'm going to go to the pay-per-view, and you showed up at this show, you said, "F that guy," and you know what? That guy got effed. Fantastic to see Dillinger get a win with a well-executed tiebreaker. I like it. I like the move, and it looked vicious as all hell. And that's after English getting a nice chunk of offense. Nobody looked garbage coming out of that. It wasn't a steamrolling. It was a well-fought thing, and it was It was fun.
Well, now,
I enjoyed it.
was this some amazing match that, oh man, it should have been on the card? No, I called it perfect because it was the perfect pre-show match.
Yeah.
It's something that they've been developing on television over the last couple weeks, and they aren't too deep involved,
Right.
And it's not necessarily a feud; it's just an entanglement, really. And there's a reason for them to be wrestling, and they had a decent match.
It's the contrast between Raw and SmackDown. Raw is writing individual stories. SmackDown's writing a show.
Yeah.
And it feels like a well-constructed show from beginning to end. This is a circus from top to bottom. You've forever got one act rolling out and one act rolling in, and you're entertained and engaged from beginning to end. And if something's not for you, wait a minute.
Yeah.
There's going to be something on there that grabs you. Everything's going to entertain you in one form, fashion, or another. And even just the mix of matches, just throwing the silly comedy in there, throwing the feel-good moments in there, throwing the woman match in there, and the silly big men slapping each other around match. It's well constructed from top to bottom.
So let's get into the card because we haven't yet.
Let's do it.
Now, we've done the main event, we've done the pre-show. Here's where they made their first mistake.
This one felt rough.
The hot open. Now, granted, it was a hot open.
Yeah.
Dolph Ziggler versus Shinsuke Nakamura.
Entrance feel a little off to you?
A little. Slightly.
It felt like you got to. I think you responded in there first. It was like, that's short ramp.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Oh, and I felt bad. Shinsuke goes to a corner of the ringside, and there's just a little girl in a Bailey shirt looking like, oh, fuck, who's this guy? What the It's just, stop cursing, little children. What's wrong with you? It's Chicago.
Now,
they're fine.
It's hard to say if it's because we've been watching Nakamura since New Japan, and so we understand.
Uh-huh.
But it was Chicago.
Uh-huh.
Chicago knows Shinsuke Nakamura.
Right.
I don't know, man. Like I was telling #WrestlePals Zach, I feel like give that a little bit more time. Was the match that they gave us main event? No. Mm-hmm. But it was also like just over 15, I think. Uh-huh. I think given a little bit more time between the two of them, that absolutely could have been.
Well, you know what? I felt like the expectations were built a little weird for it.
Well, the basis of the pay-per-view is this is Shinsuke's first time his first match in WWE.
Right.
That doesn't. It didn't feel.
That's a lot of pressure.
Yeah.
And then it's he's the artist. He's the king of strong style. He's all these accolades. He's everything. I believe they even mentioned the IWGP title. And damn, man, he's setting you up to not be able to. And then the match wasn't as one-sided as they let you believe it was going to be.
Right.
The build-up was Shinsuke's a goddamn monster, and there's nothing you could do.
Yeah.
There's nothing you could do. And Ziggler's like, I'm going to be this. I'm going to put a stop to this nonsense.
Yeah.
And, like, nobody's, like, believing him. It wasn't believable, kind of, because Shinsuke's this monster. Look at all these promos. Look at all this build-up. It's going to be weird. And then it was, it was fairly even. It was not one-sided.
No. And, that's fine. But I feel that goes to the match length. I feel like we didn't get enough time for the right story to be told. There was a decent story told.
Yeah.
Ziggler was elevated to Nakamura's level.
Right.
On some people's planes.
Hey, the whole, hey, we're all monsters here.
Yeah.
Welcome to the WWE.
And again, like, as far as storytelling goes, I've never seen this before. This was impressive to me.
Uh-huh.
I don't know why nobody's ever done this. Nakamura's sell of the zigzag?
Yes.
Like, it's a neck move. Like, he comes from behind you, pulls you by the neck, and slams you down.
You've never seen it sold before, have you?
I don't think so. Like, people kick out of it. The fact that he
and
kicked
it
out of it,
transitions right back into offense.
right?
Yeah.
Nakamura laid there for a second and was like, "Oh man, my neck."
That's why he's good. But that's
a tiny thing that makes the match that feel that much.
Was it right after that they got the super kick to the back of the head?
Yeah. Yep.
It looked like he got shot.
Yeah.
Like, like you could see an exit wound from that super kick. It was ridiculous.
And see, that's
why Nakamura was so good. But it was built like he was going to be a one-sided monster. He was going to come in and just dismantle anybody. I felt like this was a better match with a different build.
I think, well, and again, this just keeps coming back to match time. I think with a longer match, they could have done that because Ziggler is great at getting thrown the hell around.
Uh-huh.
Nakamura could have done that for a good while, and then they still could have put him in peril with a blitzkrieg of Ziggler's offense,
right,
like towards the end. I think they made a mistake putting it on first.
Okay.
I mean, now in the ultimate scheme of things, this was still a great pay-per-view. This was still a fun match.
I'm looking at this. I've got the because format usually ends up you've got kind of two main events with like one come down in the middle, right?
Right.
This is exactly where this is why I felt bad about the Kevin Owens Jericho WrestleMania match. It felt placed really early, and as a result, it felt like it didn't have quite as much steam to it.
Right.
Now, the placement of the Owens AJ match on this one is at that second main thing, which is where this Nakamura match could have been, and it would have felt bigger and it would have felt better. But I think that would have taken away from that match if it was any further up on the card.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It's hard to say. You've got so many good pieces. It's hard to decide which one. But they've been billing it for a month now as this is the debut, the coming out. The debutant has arrived, and he's a large Japanese man, and his knees will hurt you.
And it does. I don't mean to make it seem like I didn't like the match because I did.
Yeah,
it was a really good match. It was a really hot open, and it was a great. It was a great man. Let's get ready for the night.
Yeah.
But and this is what I keep coming back to is it because I know Shinsuke and they're trying to acclimate the audience to Shinsuke?
Yeah.
Like, is that the disconnect in my head?
There's a little bit of that, yeah.
Okay. All right, so let's move.
But yeah, it felt more down than it should have been. But then the rest of the show was like, holy crap, I'm a happy dude. You, Justin.
Yes. Guess what's next?
Wii U. Dun dun. That's all they need to do for me. Come on, man. Look, there's a Rolling Stone article.
Yep.
This tag team is making wrestling fun again.
Yes, they are.
A feature on goddamn Breezango.
Freeze frame.
I can't do it, dude. But they can. What the hell? And you sit there and you watch. It's like, this has gone on too long. It's too long. They committed to it, though. Okay, it's funny. God damn it, it's funny. This is hilarious. Bring on the match. I'm excited. Look at this silly, stupid-ass promo.
Oh, God, I love them. So
I love how they can go between who's kind of in charge.
Yes.
Breeze will be in charge one week, and Deputy Dango, the Deputy Dango was firmly in charge this week.
What was it that he said? He said it last Tuesday. The undercover work.
Just everything they do. Oh God.
Day one is H. What does that even mean? I love that he stays in that gravel voice.
Because that's who he is. He's goddamn dirty Johnny Curtis underneath all that.
Yep.
And that's him, dude.
Grinding.
It's gonna be the sunset flip that just never happened. Okay, that doesn't even get into it. The promo leading into it. Goddamn Breeze is undercover.
So yeah, their music hits and they come out and
dun, dun.
You have Deputy Dango ready to roll.
Yeah.
But Officer Breeze is nowhere in sight.
Nowhere
Where is
in
he, man?
sight. Well, luckily, JBL has got shit on a lot lately.
Yeah. Well, the Fire JBL chant erupted during this match, but it didn't
last long, did it?
Nope, it didn't get quite to.
Sorry, don't take away from the performers.
Yeah.
We're here to watch a show. Stop being dicks. It's not about you. JBL committed to the undercover Breeze.
Yeah, he did.
Committed to it. Who's this old man? And then later on, that's a grandma. And then this isn't fair. It's like a 4-on-2 match. It's stupid.
He's mopping the ring.
And I'm like, God, okay. Tyler Breeze is undercover with the worst. It just looked like one of the those little combs you got in like picture day in elementary school, just painted blonde, pasted on his face.
Yep.
It's the worst looking fake mustache ever. Well done.
Yes.
And the thinnest bald cap ever, so you could definitely see everything underneath. It's so good. And a mop, which he uses for offense.
he was mopping the apron when he wasn't in, and then he mopped the ring when he was in.
And then he mopped the floor with them sons of bitches. Look, God bless the Usos as well.
Yeah.
For being serious during all this stuff.
Yes.
And that's that contrast between the two. Because this could have just been a straight silly comedy match. No, this was a competitive match. This was a competitive match, Justin.
Yes, it was.
The mop gets used briefly, but like a goddamn like a Tai Chi master, just a little bit out, just enough to trip him, and then right back to mopping. And it gets to the point where the Usos get frustrated enough that they have to break the mop and throw it down. The mop gets taken out. That poor mop.
That mop had a family.
No one said it, but I thought that immediately, and I had to put it in there. But I felt like a dick writing it.
By God.
That mop had a family.
By God.
By God.
Yeah, Michael Hum. The crowd booed hard when they broke the mop.
They did.
They did. That mop was over.
The mop was getting cheered.
Yeah.
Oh God. Oh, so and then okay, I've made you watch enough silly Chikara shit from over the years, right? Mm-hmm. Did I ever make you watch anything from Darkness Crabtree?
No.
The elderly man had to be like 100 years old, but he's also masked. This is like almost exactly what he'll like die in the ring, and then they gave him a shot of Red Bull, and he popped up and killed everybody, and then died again.
Oh.
It's great shit. But this is kind of what Breeze was doing. He was wrestling as an old man, and one of the Usos goes up in the corner, and he just rolls all the way across center ring. And then whichever Uso was like, I can't make that jump. I'm going to go over the opposite corner. I'm going to perch up there. What the fuck? Where's he rolling to? It's back and forth, and there has to be. I just want to watch that on an endless loop of Tyler Breeze
just rolling slowly away.
Rolling. And I love how padded out the uniform looked too, because you know he's got some sweet ass fashion popo gear underneath there, and rolls and rolls and rolls and rolls and rolls.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is called maximizing your television time. Maximizing your time in front of all of those eyeballs,
and just and the beauty of what was going on. This
was a really good match.
Fandango was like selling it like this is his tag team partner, this old man.
Well, eventually,
we're gonna win.
Eventually, he gets Fandango gets back in, and the old man, whoever he was, just gets tossed to the side. He's outside of the ring.
Poor man.
Shoot, Deputy Dango's got to wrestle this match on his own.
I know,
but wait. Some old lady comes out from out of nowhere. I don't know who she is, but some grandma. Oh, yeah. And we do get a Let's Go Grandma chant, I believe was the chant.
Let's go Grandma.
Yes! The crowd's bought in. Maximizing your television time, people.
And the crowd suspends the disbelief enough to go, I'm going to enjoy myself. And you know what? They had way more fun.
Yes.
Than if, they were just booing. Like, hey, that's really Tyler Breeze. I don't know if you know that. That's really Tyler Breeze. Yeah, we do. Shut up. Could you just shut up and enjoy? Because this is great. You're missing it.
And I mean, it was just ridiculous fun. And eventually
he's got some of the granny offense too. The here's my crotch.
Yes.
And at one point,
Bronco Buster.
Of course, of course. At one point, it gets like DDT'd. And the wig and the glasses just stay on the ground.
Yes.
So, like, the wig and the glasses are like one piece, and they just stay there as though it was like in remembrance of Stunt Granny. Oh, no. And then they took the dress, and they threw it, and it hit JBL in the face. These are things you can't plan for.
No, you can't.
But the fact that Tom Phillips that said, oh, no, it was JBL that said, oh, last time I did that, I had to pay for it.
Yep.
Great, fantastic. And the beautiful part, cats in the back, production team.
Yep.
We need a replay on that, please.
Immediately.
Slow-mo, twirl, 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 fling, 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 JBL looking down, hit in the face with the dress. Why did you replay that? adding to the match without destroying it. Now, they
Yes.
went to cheer JBL right after that, but the crowd tempers itself, calms down, gets back to the match.
Beautiful.
The appropriate amount of reaction.
Beautiful. So, like, going in, Breezango were definitively the underdogs.
Yeah.
Like,
Dun, dun.
did I want them to win? Yeah, because I like them a lot.
Mm-hmm.
But did I think they were going to win? No.
They're not the...
Did they need to win? No.
Nope. Oh, they won.
What they needed to do was what they did. Maximize your screen time.
They're far more credible than they ever were. They're firmly cheered.
They just made themselves indispensable.
Indispensable. And like I said, Rolling Stone just did an article on them.
Yep.
And gives the Usos credibility in the process.
Yep.
They're still this dominant team that, oh, you like them? Too bad.
Too bad we beat them. We're still your tag team champions.
Ooh, so mean.
Day one-ish.
Ish.
Although I do wish it would have been Breezango's day one.
Day
H.
one is H.
I wish it would have been their day one H.
How can they find stuff so stupid? It's like the writers woke up and were like, "Oh shit, this is fun! Yeah, we got stuff." I keep clapping on the mic. I'm excited on that one. I could do another hour just on this match and how great it was.
I loved every second of that.
They flipped the hell out of Tyler Breeze, and he almost landed on children.
Yes, he did.
And the Usos pulled him back as if to say, "Oh, let's not murder the children. We're bad. We ain't that bad.
Yeah.
We ain't that bad. Not children murder bad." Fandango dives.
Dive.
I'm so happy. ... Dive. Yes, the crowd booed like crazy when they broke them up. The fact that they had to break them up. The match couldn't continue with this dastardly son of a bitch of a mop still in this ring. Break out.
But
And when they threw Breeze into the children, the mop was laying there dead on the floor.
But here's the big thing. So eventually, it turns into quote unquote a serious match.
Yeah.
They let's just say they pick up the pace.
Yeah.
And Breeze actually hits the unprettier.
So and
It looked like they were about to win.
that was a really sweet one. And it's very fitting. It's so good.
1-2 kick out, and then that's when they throw Breeze into the crowd, and then Dango does the dive, brings him back in. Like I think he hits like a leg drop, 1-2, and then that's when we go into the finishing sequence. But dude, this match had anything and everything you could want.
It was so good. And you know what they didn't need? A one-on-one match last week and a one-on-one match the week before. They were able to do it solely in promos. And it got amazing promo work out of the Usos, too.
Yeah, absolutely. Because they kept saying, "You guys think this is a joke? We're
No, we're
about
gonna whip your ass.
We're gonna
Sorry.
whip your ass." And you know what they did? This match delivered on so many levels, and it's got me excited for the Usos continuing their reign. It's got me excited to see what's next for Breezango. It's got me excited for New Day, who wasn't involved in any way, because you know they're gonna be.
Because, you know, you play the opening music to the show. It gets me excited for New Day. They're coming. They're coming.
Dude, like,
You know
the
what?
tag division is on the come up.
You know how excited I would be right now for just Breezango versus the Ascension?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's just, you know that they could all do it.
Yeah. Yeah.
It doesn't need the title.
No.
It doesn't need it.
But that's what the division needs too.
That's writing a show rather than a segment.
Yes, man. Okay, so we definitely need to move on.
Sami Zayn, Baron Corbin.
Now, the first thing I said is, man, I hope they find a way for Zayn to win without hurting Corbin, because that's what needs to happen here. I'll be damned if they didn't. Baron Corbin threw Zayn around.
Yeah, took an ass beating, but the underdog. I like the new tights, by the way. Ditching a little bit of the plaid for the just writing on black. Hell of a kick.
The haluva kick.
Luva. Kind of out of nowhere. A little bit-ish.
Yeah.
It was great. And yeah, Corbin dominant throughout the vast majority of the match. Doesn't hurt. I don't think it hurts Corbin out of it. And if we get more program between the two of them, great. It feels more evenly matched. It doesn't kill Corbin. It elevates Zayn.
You know, and it comes back to this is Corbin can work out of that.
Yeah.
He's vicious enough to they can leave it here if need be, which, maybe they should,
Maybe.
so they don't take the heat back from Zayn. But, like, Corbin can beat somebody else up
Right.
Tuesday and be like, whatever. Yeah, I lost, but I'm just going to keep beating people up. I think it's just Corbin's a couple wins away from being champ.
Yeah.
It's just a when, really, not an if.
All-American Corbin.
It's just a matter of when.
Hey, the balder he gets, the more I love him. Just let it go, man. You don't need the implants. You don't need the propecia. Just let it go. I want a bald skullet, and I'm going to be so excited to get it.
Let me see if I made any other notes, because we do have to kind of like...
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry.
No, man.
Oh, look at you. We're so excited. I'm prettier.
Yes. Well, dude, I bought in. I was like, oh my God, are they about to win?
Oh, man, I missed my buddy Zahn.
He ain't no Russian, man.
I love calling out the announce teams. I always pick one, and I love them dearly. Zahn is my man in the Russian announce team.
But he ain't no Russian,
I
man.
miss Zahn.
Yeah.
He's Russian. It's right. Oh, God, it's fine.
Let's see.
F Zane more Zahn. So stupid. Oh, dear Lord.
Matt loved the S out of Breezango versus Usos.
Yes, and Matt's our closest insight into the more casual fan. The fact that he can jump in and catch everything. Okay.
I forgot about this, and I'm glad I read the notes because this is important. This is why Corbin can overcome this loss. So at some point during the match, Corbin is whooping the hell out of Zayn. He's just getting beat. And the chant erupts into ole, 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 which they do during Zayn matches. Corbin just gives this look of, what? He just gives this look and looks at Zayn like, they cheered for you, huh? All right, well, look what you guys did, and just lays into him some more.
I'm beating his ass because you like him. All you have to do is shut up. This is on you.
Oh, God, that's great.
So good. Oh, because that made me. There's the whole point. The SmackDown is a singing show now.
Yes.
There's nobody you can't sing along with. Aiden English. No one can match that. Nakamura's theme is over there. Dun. Sami Zayn's theme. Becky Lynch's theme. AJ's theme. Harper and Rowan.
Yeah.
I don't care if it's just me, man. SmackDown is my sing-along show.
Yeah.
I'm singing the whole goddamn time I'm watching. It's great. Tamina.
We'll get there. Because actually, I think that's next. So, Zayn wins, and my note is just fuck yeah, exclamation point.
It's a good note.
They exclaimed. I exclaimed. I don't do that. I try not to use exclamation points, but I did.
You did.
That
Look
was
at
my
that.
note. Fuck yeah.
Oh, and it builds everybody.
All right, so that between there is clearly a Jinder moment.
Yes. I said, tell him Tan Canadian.
All right, so
and I was happy because Ellsworth's shirt matched Ginger's carpet.
So next match on the card is the 6 women tag match.
Look at them all getting entrances.
Yeah.
Becky Lynch with the crazy high hair. I like it.
My wife was watching with me at this point, and she noted that none of the heel team got any kind of reaction. Bummer.
Shame.
And she's right. Bummer.
Now they let Natalya lead it. I think if they let Carmella handle the mic and just be shitty Carmella, you'd get a lot more reaction and it would rub off on the other two.
Ellsworth is definitely he's the heat magnet right now. He got booze, but Carmella didn't.
Ellsworth is a highlight of the women's division. It's great.
Now this bums me out on one hand because it feels like the division is in flux again. I feel like this division got hit hard by the superstar shakeup, and so they're.
Elocution. If there's one word you have to say correctly, it's elocution. It's the whole definition of the word is being proper and eloquent with specifically pronunciation.
Elocution.
Elocution. I was electrocuted. God damn it. Boo. Oh, they got me.
So
I got excited for Tamina.
Why? Because
she's age appropriate for me.
No.
Dude, come on, man.
Are they saying that? Because that's what it sounded like.
It was
or was it just drums?
Nah.
Boo.
Being billed from the Pacific Islands now. Just say the Isle of Tonga. Whatever, man. It's like her billing is she's a savage from a savage land.
Aww.
That's not weirdly racist at all. And then she's wearing something that Nia Jax said no to.
But Roman Reigns said yes to.
As I said, how do we improve Tamina's gear? I like Nia, I like Tamina. Judge if you must. And I was like, some just white piping on there, just something to accentuate anything she does. If she does a kick, all I'm seeing is a black blur. And to which Justin chimes in with, I don't know, a couple of big old R's on the chest. Maybe a sleeve of tattoos just on one side. Perhaps in a goatee.
Here's my biggest takeaway from this. Are we going to do anything with Tamina? Ever?
God damn it, I wish they would. And I have faith that if it's going to happen anywhere, it's going to be on SmackDown. But man, no.
She keeps getting put into this same role.
And she gets put as the enforcer on a team of enforcers.
But then she
and
doesn't
just
enforce.
Fades. She doesn't enforce at all. Just let her be a badass. Just stomp the shit out of somebody.
Now,
doesn't
again,
have to be clean. Doesn't have to be good looking. It just has to be vicious.
the division's in flux, and I don't mind this match. It is what it is. It was fine. It was nothing great. It was nothing to write home about. It was
a feature.
It was a feature. Obviously the title. They're trying to figure out who is where. Okay, fine. This is giving a little bit of length to Naomi's reign. We're going to set it up to, oh my God, somebody's going to defeat her, and we want to see this person get taken down. Fine. I don't know what else to say about it.
But like I said, earlier, it's a show. They wrote a show. This was a feature match to feature the women's division. Doesn't really necessarily have to go anywhere. Doesn't have to be busy for storytelling. But I think they got a little bit out of it because was it Natalya picked up the win?
Yes.
Good.
Yeah.
She needs some goddamn credibility.
Yep.
If she's going to be a bad guy, she has to win something every once in a while. And look like she can do it dominantly, and she did.
And this puts her front and center for Naomi's title.
Which is fine.
Which Charlotte is going to have a problem with.
Yeah.
Building tension.
Yeah.
Like I said, they're trying to patch the division back together.
Charlotte's going to be great in that role of, yeah, I'm a good guy. So, fuck you a little bit. I'm so good. I'm good. I'm going to be good.
Oh, I want to close on you. Oh.
Natural I'm just kidding.
Just
having fun, guys.
I'm not going to do it.
Not going to have fun. You know what's cool? My moonsault! No, not going to moonsault top rope to the ground and hit you in the face.
All right.
iCloud! Oh, shit.
Let's move it on.
Yes, please.
Again, those were just the questions. So up next was hands down the match of the night. I don't think anybody will dispute it. They definitely worked a main event pace. Yeah. So I mean, when you're looking at the card and watching the card, this could have been main event.
Yeah.
As opposed to what they went with. AJ Styles versus Kevin Owens for the United States Championship. Now, we knew going in that this was going to be a great match. This is something they've literally been building to since the night after WrestleMania. AJ won the number one contendership that night, and Owens lost and re-won the championship since then. But this clash has been coming.
And this, it was fun watching the AJ's progression get back on track. With the whole, he was being pissed about winning opportunities and then them being kind of squandered.
Yeah,
and he had his deal with Shane. Shane's been off. Has Shane been off TV since then?
No,
he's been back here and there, right?
Yeah,
he's popping up with Talking Smack.
Yep.
And then God, we got to talk about that too.
Yes.
Okay. But it's AJ getting back on track of finally I'm back into one-on-one territory. Now he's got something to focus on, and it develops even more. Fantastic. But yeah, this is finally fun placement for Kevin Owens on the card, bringing legitimacy to the U.S. title as well.
See, and this is a great spot for him because I feel like every time he gets put in a main event, like when he was Universal Champion, when he was NXT, the match is good, but it always underperforms. Mm-hmm. And I feel like last night I figured it out. What the problem has always been pacing, because last night they worked a main event pace.
Right.
It wasn't move, which Owens can do with the best of them.
Right.
But it doesn't lend itself to, man, this is the main event. This is the reason I'm watching. Last night, again, that easily could have been the main event. AJ Styles is terrific. We all know it. And Kevin Owens showed that, not that we ever had a doubt.
Oh, he's great?
Yeah.
Watch this. Goddamn face of America.
The goddamned face of America. He's the United States champion. United States of America champion.
Gotta add the of America. Because that makes him an asshole, even though he's the U.S. champion. U.S. of America champion.
See, I even noted that this is almost main event pacing. Owens needs this bad. Because, again, he was just working that indie pace. Get moves. And again, like, with Cena and when he was working him when he first came up, these make for great matches.
Yeah.
Not main events. So this was great. He needed it bad. Early on,
yeah.
AJ gets his right knee injured.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the right knee.
Yes, and they tell that story for the rest of the match. And they went in knowing that's going to be the story. Let's tell this.
I love this note here.
Yes, modifying of offense to target injuries.
So early on, the injury to AJ's right leg.
That little tweak of it.
So immediately after that, Owens ties him up into the corner.
Right.
Cannonball into the right knee.
It looked so horribly vicious.
And
it's probably one of the simplest, easiest things, and ain't gonna hurt nobody. Looks like it does.
Yeah,
that's all I care about. It looked bad, and then brings it right up and does the doesn't do a Boston crab. Half crab on your busted ass knee.
Yep.
Oh, so good.
And then
they float over in transitions. Like, I'm not letting go of it. He's a vicious dog, and he's found out your injury, and he's gonna just seize on it for the rest of the match. And then Matt said he's dead.
And then it's up into the corner.
Up into the corner, and AJ's gonna do flips over for it's gonna be a sunset powerbomb.
Right.
The same thing that Seth blew his knee out on.
Mm-hmm.
So it might even be like cross storytelling, but that's too deep. I'm looking for too much there. He doesn't land on the feet when he sits down for the powerbomb. He sits out for it because his knee's fucked up.
Yeah.
AJ is modifying his offense to compensate for his knee.
Beautiful.
And it looked vicious. And yeah, for Matt to jump in and say he's dead, he's dead, he's dead, and then. Oh, yeah, it was soon after that. He went up for the
he was going to do the forearm.
The forearm. AJ launches himself up to springboard off of that top rope, and they played it back in slow-mo, and you got to watch the brilliance in action.
Oh.
He just doesn't touch that rope with that leg, all left, and he crumbles into it and falls and flips over.
Can't do it because that leg.
And now in real time, it looks like, oh my God, he's out of control. He's hurt himself. He's fully injured. They go back and they play it in slow-mo, just watching his body control of landing on the left foot on the rope, tucking that right one in, rolling the right one down onto the top rope, and then safely rolling into the ring. It was just so brilliant.
I know this sounds ridiculous. Mm-hmm. I was never necessarily an AJ Styles naysayer, but I didn't get it.
Right.
I never got it until I saw Wrestle Kingdom 9.
Right. Nakamura?
It was 8 or 9. No, it was 8. So it was the one before Nakamura.
Okay.
I finally saw a match because I never watched TNA, but I finally saw a match and I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
I am so glad he's in WWE.
Yeah.
Because that would have been a mistake to not ever, if he never went into their ring.
Are you glad he didn't do NXT?
Yes.
I think you would have lost that at that Royal Rumble pop. And that set him up. That was just a skyrocket, and he's never going to look down. Because then it's like, okay, kid, here's your shot. Here's your 40-year-old kid. Here's your shot. Now you got to get over on your talents. And he's like, all right, okay. And it's been amazing ever since.
Yeah. Again, man, we're not going to give NXT enough time if we don't.
Oh, the vicious apron shot.
And then they're working a table gimmick. It looks like AJ is pulling. Is AJ pulling Owens up to do something?
Yeah, we had him set up like he was going to do a Styles Clash on the table.
Right.
Oh my God. That's just horrible.
Yeah.
Hey, look, AJ is masterful at some stuff. I don't know if this was accidental or not, but the fact that he had the hair in the face made him look like a savage animal. And it was great. That's exactly what he needs because he's going to Styles Clash on a table. I love it when Kevin Owens looks a little dumpy.
Yeah.
He looked especially dumpy. So good. Because that makes him a bigger asshole.
Yeah.
It's part of the character. It's great. with the belly hanging out when he's put up for something. So good. Makes me happy. Sorry, that's beside the point.
But then Owens pulls that injured right leg
That
into
we've been telling that story the entire match.
Into a hole on the table.
The monitor had been removed. The leg slips down. It doesn't. Yeah, you're right. It doesn't just slip down. He puts that leg through there, shoves him down. AJ falls down on that weight
And can't get out.
Yeah, and he's valiantly trying to.
And then he gets caught up in some cords and ends up losing by countout. Boo the bad man for doing bad stuff.
This cowardly bastard
Takes the win.
winning by any means possible.
Beautiful.
It was fantastic. Who thought we would be happy for a countout victory?
Right?
For a countout victory. That was the old finish of like, well, I guess we're not getting any resolution to this horse shit. No, we're getting excellent storytelling out of it. Is there a resolution? I hope not yet.
No.
I don't want it to end yet.
Yeah, we got more to tell there.
Yay!
All right, so moving along swiftly, Luke Harper versus Eric Rowan.
We get two of the best themes that we never thought would come back ever again
Yeah.
in one match. First of all, Rowan has been a goddamn maniac showing up on the Talking Smacks. He's weirdly articulate. That bothers me more than anything he does.
He's a weirdo, man.
I would like, you have power.
Give me the money.
Okay. It's creeping the shit out of everyone in the pre-show on that one. I don't know if he... Before he came in and invaded the set, while they were talking about a different match altogether, he walks in front of the camera.
Yeah.
As if to say, oh shit, here it comes. He eclipses everything with his presence. Goddamn Booker T. Looking jacked, man. Looking jacked. Looking jacked.
jacked.
He's not looking jacked.
Looking
He's
jacked.
looking scary as shit.
Looking jacked. Looking jacked, man. Looking jacked.
Scaring everybody.
Oh, God, I love it.
And I was happy to see a mildly concerned Pete Rosenberg.
Yes, and more on that later, because it's even better later. Weirdo Rowan rules. I love this. He didn't blow me away in the match.
No.
Nothing amazing, but there's absolutely something there that we need to explore character-wise. Like, that's a guy that he can be around for a while.
I want to see him. I want to see him with the smaller dudes. I want to see him dominate a little somebody because you had big dude versus big dude. This is a great big man match.
Yeah.
Just hard hitting, slower pace, and then I had to go help somebody who was sick, and I missed the goddamn ending of the match.
You didn't miss anything amazing.
Yeah, you guys kind of sold it as like, yeah, Harper won.
Yeah, and you know what? I mean, I guess I kind of expected Rowan to just with the build of his character, and that they just kind of threw this match on just kind of haphazardly.
Right.
And Harper really hasn't been doing anything. So I don't understand the booking decision, but maybe this sets Harper back on the right path, and now we're going to start seeing Harper again.
I think we might have a little more yet to come with that.
Possibly.
I think Rowan just wants to bother him. I'm fine with this.
Yeah. I mean, if we keep getting this character, bring it.
And somebody it had to have been on Reddit somewhere where they like translated the symbols or whatever, the runic symbols on his outfit.
Yeah.
It says all alone. Oh. He's been left behind. I think he's way smarter in his character development, and hopefully we get to see him play with it more.
Yeah.
Because he's doing stuff.
Yeah.
I'm excited for that. I don't like the John Wayne Gacy mask. That scares me legitimately. Which, I don't know, maybe that's what I should want. But still, come on, man. That's... All right. As long as you scare Rosenberg, that's all I want.
And speaking of, Saxon's never going to live that down, not knowing who Peter Rosenberg was.
You know what? I love Saxton for that.
Me too.
Who is that guy? I don't want to know either. You're right, Saxton.
You know what?
You know who shouldn't live it down? Goddamn Pete Rosenberg, that's who. JBL, the guy that's on the table. Wait, no, he's not on there. He's on the other show. He's on the network, goddammit.
JBL should have loved that, because if you watch Bring It to the Table,
yeah,
he hates Pete Rosenberg.
Yes.
So he should have been like, man, this is great. I love you now, Saxton. Ha-ha, Saxton. Okay.
I love it. I love it. Saxton doesn't have the same ring to it.
No, it doesn't.
I love it, Phillips. Nope.
CM Punk chance getting booed 2 nights in a row.
Something has happened with NXT is retraining everything you think about wrestling and making you enjoy more. Finally, the crowds are the last element being trained, and the NXT event The previous one, they were kind of shitty in sections, and there were a lot of people very pissed about it. This time, they took no garbage from anybody. And if you watch the NXT thing, you make it start a CM Punk chant, I don't give a shit we're in Chicago. Fuck you.
Yeah, I thought for sure.
Oh, you brought a beach ball? I pop your shit and throw it on the ground because fuck you. It's not about you. Be a fan.
Yeah.
Don't be the show.
Yeah.
And there's more people saying that now. Like, hey, can we be entertained by these guys that we actually came to see? Not you.
I love that.
Hey, Cedric, you're going to win.
You're going to win.
You're going to win.
Eventually.
It's a long backstory.
Yes, you're going to lose, Cedric.
Yeah, we got a show ruined by shitty fans. And the shitty fans are not being tolerated anymore. Thank you.
In Chicago.
Thank you, Chicago, who I think we're kind of conditioned to think, oh, they're going to be raucous and rowdy. They're just having fun, Maggle. No, they policed themselves.
Beautiful.
Hardcore.
Dig it. I hate Matt for pointing out Bob Pinkerton because the rest of the night I could not see Bob Pinkerton.
What?
There was a guy in a neon pink shirt. Like it was on hard camera side. He was like just below where the screen ends.
That's all you were looking at the rest of the night?
All he had to do was, who's the guy in the pink shirt? I didn't even have to look hard. I just, damn it. And just below him was his cousin Bill Greenberg. So next time you watch it,
I don't think I'm going to go back to watch the Rowan Harper match, Justin. I'm just going to let that one be.
All right, and then so that after
and
that's
then all of the Mahal thing.
Yeah, fantastic
Which,
fuckery.
The opening of it. Orton seems to step it up when he like really appreciates like who he's going up against. And I don't know how he feels about Mahal, but I felt like he really stepped up the energy and the just viciousness, attacking before the bell, and then the bell having to be rung afterwards, and then just A-level fuckery by Mahal and crew. Well done. I enjoyed it. I don't care, man.
Beautiful.
Oh, yeah.
All right. And so let's...
That was Backlash.
That was Backlash. Now...
Do you get...
Huh?
Talking back?
Yeah. I don't think we need to go into everything about it, even though it was a really good episode.
Right.
I think the important thing is, remember when they took away Miz and Miz was using Talking Smack as like... Man, this is how I'm gonna get back on track.
This is how I'm making myself up.
And he used it masterfully.
Yep.
And then the Superstar Shakeup came, and I was like, you know what? You know who's gonna use this better than even Miz? Kevin Owens.
He's got a good chance. I'd like to see him on Talking Smack sometime.
You know, and his angle's been, man, you guys didn't draft me. Like, you got me now, but like, you guys didn't draft me. I'm
gonna be
here
a
now.
problem.
I'm gonna be a problem. And that's what he's been every time he comes on. I think it's 2 or 3 times. And last night, no exception. Last night, filling in for Daniel Bryan was Pete Rosenberg. So off to a bad start for me.
Yeah, because we're all like, oh man, fucking Pete Rosenberg. All right.
I love Renee.
Yeah, well, I mean,
she's great at it. And I felt
Maurice.
like even specifically last night, Pete was stepping all over her, and it's like, man, just get out of the way.
Oh god! First of all, they mentioned Jinder, and he's the one that references the "Don't hinder Jinder,"
Yeah,
which has been freaking Reddit squared circle meme forever, long before Jinder was ever actually in any sort of contention forever. Don't hinder Jinder, and as Pete Rosenberg kind of like trying to make it his own and things like no, that belongs to the internet. You can't have that.
but Renee's response when they first come on the air, she's like, "Oh my god, I can't believe what we just saw." Beautiful. So let's talk about the reason to watch last night's Talking Smack. Kevin Owens comes out, and immediately Rosenberg goes to say something, and he's like, "Who are you?" "Nah, man, you can't talk. Go ahead, Renee." Beautiful.
As though he was being rudely interrupted.
Beautiful.
And it threw Rosenberg off of his game completely.
Yes.
Now
He looked uncomfortable the rest of the time.
Now Rosenberg is doing a job there. He's supposed to be the kind of investigative reporter, and he's doing what he's going to do. Mm-hmm. He wasn't ready for this, and
Not even close.
He's not this good of an actor
No.
to pull off how uncomfortable he looked and felt the rest of the time afterwards. And it never ended. It never ended.
Nope.
Like, I wouldn't be surprised if you say, Pete Rosenberg and WWE have parted ways. Because,
That's
whatever.
twice in one night he gets.
Oh, my God. The fact that he gets to the end of this, and I'm like, oh, man, poor Pete. Because I started it with, as you see in the notes, man, fuck you, Pete. And, oh, God. So, yes, Owens shuts up Pete to get Renee to ask him questions.
And, like,
he's very combative with Renee, even. But
Yeah.
there's a little bit of I'll listen to Renee, what Renee has to say.
But he wasn't.
Until Renee asks a question. And then Owens' response is, you should know the answer you want to the questions before you ask the questions. Before you ask, God, come on. It's almost as if, like, you're fucking up, Renee. What are you doing? And then, you wrote it on there, so I got to put it up there. There you go. See, look, I got the camera set up for it. I'm going to select it eventually. There we go. I want that little big sits. Here's your chance, new guy. You go ahead and ask one of them questions.
Well, even before that, like, I loved physically what? I wasn't listening.
Yes.
He tells Renee to talk, but then doesn't listen to her.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was too busy being me.
Yes.
So what an ass! He commits to that asshole so well.
It's beautiful.
Like Matt's an asshole, but he can't commit like this.
Nah.
There's a dude under there. There's no dude in here. This is total sociopath.
Yeah.
And so he gives Pete Rosenberg a chance. Mm-hmm. Not Pete Rosenberg. Gives New Guy a chance.
New Guy.
That's his name, New Guy. Pete Rosenberg goes to ask an investigative reporter type question and says something along the lines of, I thought for sure AJ Styles is the best person here right now, and I really thought for sure he was going to win that match tonight. And I could tell he was going into something about, probably something along the lines of, do you feel good about having a count-out victory? Owens just stops him before he gets to his horse shit. Oh, AJ's the best? Out.
Wrong.
Gone.
Doesn't even say anything. Just puts the mic down, takes the earpiece out, walks away.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, I guess that's going to be the end of the...
And then any time from there out where Rosenberg tries to talk, Owens shows back up.
How dare
and
you?
just looks at him. He's like, no.
Oh, my God.
Walks back out. Rosenberg goes, man, every time I do something you with Renee, and then out comes Owens again.
I'm sorry. What is it?
You saying something? No, you're not. Walks back out. Rosenberg, well, I guess that's good.
I don't understand with this kind of just...
And then he comes back one more time, grabs his pen and paper, and writes down something. We don't see what it says.
It took a long time to write it, too. Deliberately and well done.
Shows it to the camera.
Uh-huh.
Then shows it to Rosenberg. Read it. Kevin Owens is the best in WWE right now. I'm going to close out this show.
Well done.
Oh!
Now he's putting the exclamation on the end of it. Very well done. And is it that point? Is it at that point where he says he's the United States champion, or United States of America champion?
He said that like early
a couple
on.
times
a couple
too.
times, yeah.
But the fact that that's becoming a tagline and as part of his billing, of America. Who could say of America and get booze in America?
Oh God.
Kevin goddamn Owens, the goddamn face of America. Of America.
I just want to see him wrestle so I can boo him. Like that's all I want. It's amazing.
He's elicited a reaction from you.
Mm-hmm.
Amazing. He made you feel things?
He made me feel things. He almost made me want to like Rosenberg.
He made you feel bad for Rosenberg. And we were coming in there. Look, usually at least one of us is like, hey, it's okay. Let's not all hate on him. But we were all like pretty universally like, I don't like this Rosenberg guy.
Yeah.
But then at the end of this, we're like, oh man, why don't you lay up off of Rosenberg? He suffered. We want to see him suffer, but he's suffered enough now. It's fine.
It was masterful, and again, this was that Miz moment, and like as long as we have Owens on SmackDown, he is going to continue to murder on Talking Smack.
Yeah.
Oh, it's beautiful. So excited. All right, that's everything from Backlash.
Yes.
If I didn't have to pee,
We could do like 3 more hours on Backlash, by the way.
if I didn't have to pee, we would
gotta
just
pee?
take the quick break.
Hey, Justin, you got to pee?
Yes, I gotta pee. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna play a song, come back, and we're gonna talk about Jesus. We're gonna fast talk about NXT TakeOver.
We will, because there's important things and we'll get to them.
Yeah. So we'll be right back. This is Generator, Wolves Behind Dead Eyes.
Word.
It's hashtag WrestlePals. Only on our station, Radio Free Radio, RadioFradio.com.
Oh, we're just getting started, baby. Because I stay hype!
It's time for hashtag WrestlePals Hour 2.
Drink it in, man.
I got out of your way. I thought the fist bump was coming. The fist pumping thing was coming.
It did.
So,
It's
it was
the right
over
hands.
there?
Yeah.
Oh, that was way over there, though. Okay.
So it's over there now.
All right. I'll
Cut
make
it.
Show's over. It's fine.
No.
Cool. Whatever, man. I'll see you next week, I guess. Maybe.
The new studio. Hey, speaking of the new studio, radiofradio.com/donate. We need every dollar that you can spare. I don't mean to beg for money like that, but yeah, we do. Rent is now a thing.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
So we need to start making some money. And this is our station. Ours. See, I'm doing this because it's yours too. See, like that? Like that? Do I do? Come on!
Oh, boy.
No? You don't like my Nakamura?
It's fine. I wish I didn't forget to clean out my cup and it didn't have mold growing in it.
Oh, dude!
Coffee looks good. You want to see?
No.
Yeah, shit in there.
Oh, dude.
I'm going to throw that cup away now.
Well, I'm sure you blast it through the,
I'm going to boil it.
yeah, I'm just saying.
Boil the cup.
Okay.
And then throw it away.
All right, so we don't have time to fuck around, but radiofradio.com/donate. Ooh, that was almost perfect.
I'll give you silence after that. Job's done.
I was hoping you were going to pick up the ball. NXT TakeOver was this weekend too.
Oh, okay.
In Chicago.
Yeah, you got the title screen there. I'm gonna flip back to it for a second. Happier times.
Happier times.
All right, I got the card pulled up for you here. You know what? Looking at this, it's a quick card, man. There's not a whole lot to it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's what NXT does well.
Yeah.
5 matches that get good time, that have plenty of story to them before, and plenty of story during.
Yes.
That's what they do well.
There's
and
development.
They keep it confined usually around the 2-hour mark.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the hot open was Roddy Strong versus Eric Young.
Right.
Now, this one was kind of thrown together last minute, but they've been doing an amazing job with Roderick Strong, like building him up to be somebody that we can cheer for.
Yeah, and that's been like the problem with the Roderick Strong character is, hey, we don't know enough about this guy to really get behind him. Who the hell is he? So they immediately seize on that and do what they can to rectify that. And they've done a fantastic job of doing it. I care about Roderick Strong.
They pulled him off of television, and they said, hey, we're going to air these things, and people are going to care about you on the other side of them.
Like, what?
Because Eric Young and Sanity laid him the fuck out. And it's like, and you know what? What's even further great about this is, number one, I'm sure we're getting more. Mm-hmm. Number two, like, it already existed.
Right.
Like, Roderick Strong was one of Dillinger's allies against Sanity. So it's not like this is just out of the blue.
Right.
They just reignited it. I dig it.
And it's just a fantastic job of really portraying the more territory type aspect of it. Because Dillinger didn't just get called up to SmackDown. Here he is making his main roster debut. He got run out of NXT. Mm-hmm. So NXT is benefiting story-wise from it because, wow, the guy that was leading the charge against Sanity, gone. Who's going to pick up that mantle and not get totally destroyed? Oh, his name's Roderick Strong.
Mm-hmm.
Comes out and attacks Dane and Wolf before the match.
Yeah.
And I loved that they didn't have Nikki Cross with them.
Yes.
Because she was preparing for this huge match later on. That also contributing to both stories. So here they are at Sanity. They're a person down. And now they get the two big hitters on the outside taken out. And Roderick Strong is going one-on-one.
One-on-one.
Smacking the shit out of EY.
Love it.
I shouldn't be calling him because that's not his name here. But, yeah, he's taking it to Eric Young. Fantastic.
All right, so just a couple notes here. Chicago booing Eric Young.
Yeah, because he's a bad guy.
Chicago doing the right thing.
Now this is okay. This is where the crowd talk is, because it's Chicago for both shows over the weekend. Chicago is going to be the raucous crowd that's going to do what they want, going to have fun. Nah,
We're going to hijack the show.
I really think that NXT has done an amazing job of not retraining what we're going to expect from packages, from matches, from stories, and from crowds. You can participate, you can play along, you can have fun, but this is, I think, the dawning of the hate, but you can't make it about yourself.
Yeah.
And
I hope it permeates.
it was the last takeover that really got ruined by like one section in the audience, making it about themselves. And other people were pissed about it and tried to speak up for it, but weren't able to. This did not happen this time. They were shouted. You started chanting for CM Punk?
Nah, man.
You're booed,
That
man.
guy's not coming back.
Yeah. Well, he's not here.
He's
What
not
about
here.
these guys? These guys are freaking great.
Yeah.
And they're here. You don't need to cheer for them. Boo! But not just we're not enjoying or participating with your chant. Your chant is going to be actively booed down because you're an asshole.
Yeah.
Well done. You
Dig
brought
it.
a beach ball. Nope.
Nope.
Destroyed. I hope everyone has a knife in the audience at all times.
Jesus.
That's right. And hand out exactos on your way in. Yeah, and the children get one too. It's great.
Just a couple other notes. Holy hell, a hell of a crossbody block from Dane on the outside. It looked amazing. The last time you know what? Bray has one, and I don't think he does it anymore.
Oh, we're just like throws himself.
Yeah, like, I mean, he does it in the ring. I assume Dane will eventually bring that to the ring, but I remember seeing that when Bray was on the NXT roster, and he just has this. It's a low crossbody block. I love it. I dig it. I don't know if EY or Eric Young has always had this. A Bret Hart elbow.
It's a thick dude to be going up and doing that, but
Well,
yeah,
you know, it's middle rope. Not a lot of people middle rope elbow, and it's the one more like this where it's pointed. It's there. There's a direction for it, like
it's targeted.
Like the top rope elbow is, you know, it's awesome. It's more about flash, but Bret Hart's is more about like efficiency.
Technician.
It's a technician
Operating as a hitman, if you will.
Yeah,
Some would say.
I like it. I don't see a lot of people doing that middle rope elbow. So I dug. I don't know if he's always done it, and it's just kind of I've never noticed it in his matches.
Right.
But I dug seeing that. Fans really behind Strong. Love that. And Eric Young with an eye rake. Gotta love that.
Just evil. Evil man.
And you know what else I love?
What's that?
Roderick Strong getting the win.
Yeah. Getting
He found a way. Yeah, he found a way to outsmart him.
Yeah, and he got past Sanity. And again, it's not over, but now Strong can go on to do other things. We've had a great introduction of character, great entry-level boss fight.
Yeah, exactly.
And now he's established himself, and he can go do some other stuff, and he can actually work character work against other people in a program.
Now up next is the UK Championship match.
It was nice seeing Jim Ross on commentary.
Yeah.
Jim Ross and McGuinness.
Now if you watched the UK special this last Friday.
I missed that. It was like the weekend was full enough.
Yeah. They were outstanding on that together because
Yeah.
they had plenty of time to gel.
Yeah, and McGuinness is really, really good.
Now, the problem here, they weren't bad,
Right?
but they weren't gelled because they didn't do a whole card. Like, it was just JR's coming out for this one match. And, like, initially it's like McGuinness goes out front and takes the lead, which he's fine. He's good at. But that's JR, man. JR's supposed to be out in the lead. And, you know, McGuinness doing color, that's what worked over the weekend. This was fine. I'm being nitpicky. It wasn't what it could have been. But this match, on the other hand, if you ask me, it was the match of the night.
It was yeah.
It far exceeded any expectations I had of it. Now, I'm
Just trying to think of the rest of the card, and it's like I can't.
Did I know that Tyler Bate and Pete Dunne could put on a great match? Yes, because I've seen it before.
Yeah, I think it was even Tyler Bate came out and said, if I could just wrestle him every night forever, I think we could do a ton of stuff. It would never get old. It would never get boring. It would always be good. Has anybody ever looked like a shittier human being than Pete Dunne?
No, man.
First of all, he's got that black mouth guard in there. And when he
Yeah.
takes it out, he's got that like one broken, just as if to say, "Look, this is how tough I am. I got a broken tooth. I'm still gonna pop stuff." Just mumbly shit. Love him. He's mean.
He's mean, dude.
He's mean and he's a shithead.
Uh,
So good.
they have your. I don't know what to call it because somebody asked Regal at one point. Actually, I think it may have been Jericho about chain wrestling.
Right.
And Regal goes, we don't call it that. We just call it wrestling.
Yeah.
We just call it wrestling. And so, like, at the beginning of the match, British wrestling, full on display. Like, all those chain moves, all these grapples, like, just outstanding exchange to start. They're like, we're going to show that this is a very different style.
You know, and we've had, and I love that stuff before the very, very old school world of sport. Johnny Kidd, Johnny Saint, cute, very cute wrestling.
Fucking hell, it's 51 already.
This takes that cute style and just puts a viciousness behind it.
We're going over, folks. I hope you're ready.
We're never going over, Justin.
Well, yeah.
Oh, you meant in time.
Yes,
okay,
in time.
okay.
We're definitely going past 2.
But it's the cuteness of that style mixed with the viciousness of these two. Mm-hmm. Holy crap! And you know what? There's a great job of showing how good McGuinness and Ross are, of calling it, saying, you know, what Dunn does is he's a joint manipulator.
Yes.
And then incorporating that into the chain wrestling of, oh my God, he's going to break his hand off, or his elbow, or his wrist, perhaps his shoulder, just working everything, just constantly. And it was good. It was good stuff. Again, more saying how much of a shithead Dunn is, and I mean that with the most sincere appreciation for a good shithead. That's a good shithead.
I mean, that's heel shit.
Yup.
You're not supposed to want to cheer the heel.
Now, he did kind of get cheered a lot, but I think it was just like he hasn't been able to
for what he is.
He hasn't been able to like establish himself as an NXT character and be the awful human being that we know him to be.
Right, and you know, ultimately, spoilers, he gets the win.
Yeah,
and he becomes the new UK champion. And I number one, I think it's the right move. Now you have a bad guy to start your television show with, and I think Pete Dunne's destined for way bigger things than just that UK show. I don't know which show he's going to land up on, but you damn better be sure he's going to.
You know who? When I first saw him, I thought immediately of that Chris Nowinski.
Okay, yeah.
But then Nowinski didn't do anything. This guy's done more. Pete Dunne's done more in a couple matches that I've seen him in. And it's like, oh, this is everything I want that character to be. Little things, man.
Like that X-Plex, the release X-Plex onto the apron. It's right here in the thing.
Oh, God.
Just gross.
Yeah, it's just vicious stuff. And taking the title and holding it in his teeth.
Yeah.
Just animal. That exchange, too, God, the strike exchange that they had there, they got elevated like crazy. You know, just, you know, slap, 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 forearm, forearm, forearm.
Yeah.
You're on the ground. I'm going to do a low kick in your face. Oh, you're off the... Oh, just fantastic crafted exchanges that built. They're miniature crescendos. They play... It's a full-on motif that just like, here's an idea. Here's the idea again, but bigger. And here's the other idea, and you get one whole phrase out of it, and you get movements. It's a goddamn symphony of destruction. It's
a symphony of destruction.
I say these words, and then he starts singing.
Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun.
Let's see if I can throw him a curveball. Are you the piano man? Okay,
doesn't fit into the conversation.
I don't care,
so I'm not going to say.
I'm going to hurt you. So Pete Dunne, the evil a-hole that everybody else gets to chase and try to give him his comeuppance.
Yeah, man. And again, that dude's definitely on for bigger and better things. So is Tyler Bate. Like they stole the show.
Tyler Bate's 20 years old, dude.
Dude, just 20, because he was 19 when he won the championship in January.
They made a big deal out of it, and then they said it to 20. It's like, oh, he's had a birthday. Hey, happy birthday, and he's just more of a man than he'll ever be, and he's half my age. Cool.
So up next is the women's championship match: Asuka versus Ruby Riott versus Nikki Cross. Quick note. Like right at the top, Asuka was 8-0 at TakeOver events going into this. Mm-hmm. You know, completely just undefeated. She hasn't lost in NXT.
She's been untouchable.
And over 400 days as the champion.
Mm-hmm.
Wowzers. We're really getting into something here.
It's insurmountable at that point. There's no longer a comparison to Goldberg.
Right.
It's no, this is Asuka.
Yeah.
She's going to kill you. I don't know if you heard the fans. She's going to kill you.
Gonna kill you.
And it kind of went the way I thought it would, which is the Nikki Cross and Ruby Riott kind of canceling each other out a little bit,
specifically at the end.
But then just Asuka dominant. And you know what I love? I didn't feel like we got tons and tons of Ruby Riott offense, but it's fine.
Yeah,
because we got a shit ton of wacky ass Nikki Cross.
Good Lord, she's nuts.
Oh man, the apron spot summed it up the best. Where she pulled it up and Asuka falls down into it, and she's trapped in the apron, and she almost beat her top off, which is like, whoa, hey. It's just forearm shots and fists and slaps. Anything that happens to be coming out of the end of her hand is just pummeling Asuka. Only time I really saw Asuka look like she was really in trouble. This is something she was unprepared for, could not deal with. Mm-hmm. And then Nikki Cross loses focus and starts beating the shit out of the stairs. Yes. What are you doing, you mad woman? It's like, I'm sorry, I don't know how to pin. I just hurt people. It's like, okay. Well, who's going to stop her?
Nobody.
Except if she gets in a back and forth with Ruby Riott, who she's focused on, but probably a bit too focused on. And that's what cost her. And then Asuka just steps in at the most opportune moment as the genius tactician and vicious bitch.
Kick to the back of the head.
Oh God!
Actually, this is how it goes. Ruby Riott going for the cover. 1, 2, kick out. And as she's coming, as Ruby Riott is coming up off of the pinfall. Boom! Kick to the back of the head, right back down onto her back. Wow. That's a beautiful sequence.
It was.
And then Asuka just falls over the both of them. 1, 2, 3. I'm still the champion. Nobody's ready for me.
And continuing the Asuka is a monster thing. Not that she's a monster, but she's like an evil, not well-intentioned monster.
She's a bad guy.
She's bad.
She's bad. And I mean, this started when she wrestled Mickie James in Toronto. It started there. It's just they've been slowly turning that dial, and
everything we didn't get from that CM Punk heel turn.
Yeah,
where it was just like overnight. I'm bad now. Oh fuck. Okay. Cool. But The Rock, really cool. All right. Shit.
But this is great because now we're starting to see Asuka's beatable. Because
she's really she's more smart than dominant now.
She gets up barely from the match, and she's like draped over. She won, but she took a beating for it.
Yeah, she took a beating,
dude. Like that moment when Ember Moon beats her is going to be amazing.
Think that's what's going to be?
Has to be, right?
I don't know, man. I want to see a Nikki Cross 1-on-1.
Oh, dude.
I want to see Nikki Cross focused on her, even if she has to destroy and dismantle Ruby Riott to get to it. I would love to see that 1-on-1 of these characters at this moment. I want to see Nikki Cross focused rage, and see what because they were Asuka's amazing, everything she does. Ruby Riott and Nikki Cross looked significantly better this time around.
Yes,
it was definitely a step up for both of them from where we've seen them, and it's so good. Oh, it's good. It's good stuff. It's so good. I'm so happy.
So Asuka retains. She looks like she barely gets away.
Right.
Up next, NXT champion Bobby Roode taking on Hideo Itami. I got to tell you, not the main event. Wow.
Well, that's fine.
Oh no, it's fine.
Yeah.
But not the main event.
And again, because of story-wise.
Yeah. Well, but Bobby Roode definitely works a main event style.
Right.
Like every match, he works a main event style.
It's fun to see that clash styles with whoever he goes up against, because it's going to be Bobby Roode is going to work Bobby Roode.
Yeah.
But it incorporates with every other style so well. But he pulls you back to Bobby Roode. He makes you go to his style, and that's where he controls the match and ends up winning. And it's fantastic seeing Itami's offense. First of all, just on display. And I've loved the way they've built his story right now is I haven't fulfilled my promise or potential. And it's time for me to do that.
He loses, though.
He does.
And flips his shit.
Loses his goddamn mind.
Beautiful.
You see
Didn't see that coming.
You see who's they lining up right in front of him?
Yeah.
We're going to see Cassius Ohno Hideo Itami.
I dig it.
And Itami is getting a mean streak.
Yeah.
Someone's going to die. One of them has to die.
Do you think, because this is almost heel behavior, is Itami going to flip full heel, or is this just a way to put that mean streak to him?
I think it's because you know what? Every time I see, I keep wanting to call him Chris Hero, but I'm trying not to be that dick. Every time I see Cassius Ohno, I think that's a bad dude.
He is a bad dude.
It feels like where Charlotte's at right now. That like I'm good guy. Hey, I'm a good guy. Yeah. Like any second, he's just gonna punch a child. Makes me happy. Not punching children. Just makes me happy that it's there, ready to go. But I don't know, man. That felt very indignant a-hole from Itami, and I like that.
Yeah.
Because I hate that. It always seems to happen with any foreign character. Just kind of gets the, he's so foreign, look at him. And he's either, oh, what a technical powerhouse, and that's why he's here, because he's just technical. Or he's so foreign that he's a bad guy. It's one of those two. This is character development for the Itami character, and he's going to be something different. He's just going to be the technical guy. He's going to be the a-hole as well. I like that. Doesn't have to be full heel, but he doesn't have to deal with shit anymore. He has no time for that. He's going to hurt somebody, and I'm good with this.
So, I didn't take many notes during this, and that's not to say it wasn't a great match.
Did not like Bobby Roode's entrance.
Oh, the
beginning outside piano stuff.
Yeah.
Nah, I think that took away.
Yeah,
And it also was like in a different key. What the fuck? Get to the glorious.
Yeah.
Would you? Okay. Sorry.
But the big thing being, Bobby Roode works a main event style match. Like, there's nothing flashy. There's nothing. Most of the time, there's not much to talk about. Now, again, that's not taking away from the match. It's just there's not much to talk about. He works a certain style, and I love it. But it doesn't leave. I mean, occasionally there's like working Nakamura. The story was, man, he fucked his knee up. This is the story we're telling. We didn't necessarily have that here, even though there was definitely some shoulder work because, of course,
Got a big target on it.
there's just nothing really to dive into. This was just a really good match.
But that's painting an overall picture.
Uh-huh.
That's like trying to look at Aiden English's pants and say, "Hey, why does that look good?" You can't go in and look at the individual brushstrokes and go, "Oh, I see what they did there." You have to take it in as a Bobby Roode's style. You have to take in as a whole.
Yeah.
And like I said, what I love about it is him forcing other people into that style. Not for lack of ability, God no, but it's for I'm going to make you work this way, and I'm the best at it, and I'm going to defeat you as a result.
You know, and again,
You're trapped.
It comes back to that. You know what what I was saying about Owens earlier is Owens kept working that indie, spot, move style, and if he would have run into somebody like a Rude earlier, where he was forced to work that slower main event style, maybe his Universal Championship run might have been different.
Yeah.
But that's a sidestep.
Right.
I'm glad this is going to be something for Itami, one way or the other.
Absolutely. He's here and he's a main event player.
Yep. And how long is he going to be around on NXT? Is this like, are we getting ready to write him off, or
Don't know.
We'll see.
Because he's been there for a long time and he wants to do more.
Yeah.
And he's capable of it. Jesus, I just want to see that GTS hit week after week after week. I do.
And he did hit it.
And then
Tremendous
and what
protection of the moves.
And what does Rude do?
Rolls out of the ring.
That's that main event style. Those are those little things that you can't. It's hard to pick out the individual, but it's like, wow, why is this guy really good?
We talked about Rip Rogers last week and his picking apart of the styles.
Where the real men go to fight.
That's protection of the GTS.
Right.
Rolling out of the ring. Like the move could have finished him, but Rude
if I was
rolled
pinned,
the hell out of the ring.
If I was pinned right now, that's the end of it.
Right, but
how do I get out of this?
I need to roll out.
Exactly.
Because if I don't, I'm losing. Protection.
Yeah.
That's smart. If you're gonna do if in this environment what we're doing is finish a lot of finishes, then you need to protect them and make them mean stuff. And rolling out of the ring is just one of those things that you can do that says,
Holy shit.
I'm about to lose. I need to get out of here.
Right.
Dig it.
And then you get to the ending of the match, the glorious DDT.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't
Not
give him a
just
chance. Doesn't give him a chance to kick out of the one.
No.
Puts him down firmly with two.
Dig that too.
And it's not that he needed that second one; it's the emphasis.
Yes. And because earlier in the match, I can't remember the exact protection. I think it was he hit him with one, but couldn't immediately pin him.
Right.
But again, protection. He hit him with one, couldn't get to him, and then 1-2. So Tommy is now kicked out of one. Mm-hmm. So now we need to do two. And again, like you said, he hits one, picks him right back up, hits him with another one. Protection of the move. Like, this move is a finisher. If this move gets hit, it's over.
Right.
1, 2, 3. And that's what they did. Like I said, it's those small things. Like like you pointed out, it's a bigger picture thing with Rude. And there isn't always anything like small to talk about with his matches, but we ended up somehow talking about his match.
Yeah, but you have to like really dig deep because it's so cohesive.
And then
Good stuff.
The surprise main event, and I guess
I love that it doesn't have to be the title that's the main event.
Now this is only the second time I think that an NXT TakeOver hasn't been main evented by the NXT Championship. The first time being Bayley versus Sasha. The Iron Man match, 30-minute Iron Man match.
Uh-huh.
Right? Yeah, the rematch where Bayley retained. That's the only other time that the NXT Championship didn't main event, I think. Mm-hmm. I'd have to go back and make sure, but I'm almost positive. So it's got to be something big, right?
Right. What could it be?
The Tag Team Championship for or in a ladder match.
Right.
And you know what? Like, the juxtaposition between the styles, Authors of Pain, big bruising dudes, they're going to toss around DIY, the tinier guys.
They're giving up 200 pounds to them, Justin. And those little touches in the commentary.
Yeah.
Well done.
And then looking at, what are you've got the ability of Ciampa and Gargano, like, figuring out creative ways to do moves from the ladders and with the ladders, and power moves for AOP to do onto the ladders and with the ladders.
Yeah.
I dig it.
And just the fact that it's this specific stipulation. It's like the Authors of Pain have been built as this insurmountable thing. The only reason they barely squeaked by DIY and the Revival at the same time because those two kind of took each other out. But ever since then, if it's 1-on-1, Authors of Pain are going to destroy, or 2-on-2, Authors of Pain are going to destroy. Oh, wait. But a ladder match, doesn't that favor the smaller, more agile characters?
You'd think, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so just some quick notes. This is what sucked for me.
Yeah.
Is they showed a promo package going in. And I don't know what it was about the promo package, but I was like, shit. I think they might pull the trigger on Ciampa versus Gargano
They've
tonight.
done this to us so many times. How many times has Gargano taken the pin and Ciampa just kind of puts his arm around him and it's like, oh God, he's about to choke him to death.
Yeah.
And then it's just like, no, consoling.
Yep.
But then they let it linger just a hair.
Did you have to?
Too long.
Did you have to?
Yes.
Did you have to let it linger?
Yes. God damn it, Justin. And then and then they've done that 2 or 3 times now.
Yeah.
Anytime DIY doesn't they lose the opportunity or lose the belt, and the consoling goes on just a hair too long.
You mean
to make it uncomfortable?
They've been telling a story since before the Cruiserweight Classic?
Oh my God.
Wow. Insane. So that was my first note. Then my next note, brutal throws into ladders.
Yep.
But fuck, that's the next one. The 2-man ladder jump. So, Authors of Pain sets up a ladder this is on the outside from the
Rail?
The rail to the ring. Mm-hmm. And then on the other side, another one. And then they set up a ladder in the middle.
Yep.
Like, what the fuck? What are these big boys going to do with all this?
Uh-huh.
Nah, man, they're not doing nothing. DIY gets the upper hand, lays both dudes out onto each of the ladders, and then start climbing the ladder, which in and of itself is like, okay, this is like an homage, essentially. This is definitely a Hardy thing. So they both dive. Gargano looks like he overshoots and like comes like head down and like, I don't know how to explain it. I don't know if
Dead.
Fucking dead. It looked like he overshot and like he nicks him clearly because the ladder comes down. But I was like, oh my God, why?
There's so many elements of that can go wrong. Just, I mean, if you're jumping from a ladder, you have to take into the play of the ladder as part of the jump.
Oh shit.
But if you've got what happened?
This just in. Triple H announced, and thank you, Jarrett, for pointing it out to us.
What's up?
A tournament with top female, which we knew was coming. A tournament with top female talent from around the world is the next stage of the women's evolution in WWE. July 13th and 14th from Full Sail.
God damn, that's close.
The Mae Young Classic.
Oh.
I fucking dig it the most. Way to fucking go.
Is the champion?
Mae Young.
Is the trophy like a nice,
a hand?
I was gonna say Mark Henry.
Oh,
but it's like gold, but you peel it off underneath the chocolate.
Ooh,
hollow chocolate.
I dig that. Thanks, Jarrett. Thanks for forwarding that to us. I appreciate that.
Fantastic to
because it's 212
feature May. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So
yeah, when you're jumping off a ladder, it's enough to worry about the ladder play. But when you got another dude jumping off the other side, you have to time that shit perfectly in order to brace off of it, or someone's going to die.
Okay. So Ellering takes a bump.
Oh, Ellering,
super kick. Beautiful. This was a nice touch. In the middle of the match, they're setting up ladders. AOP setting up ladders. They're about to rock Ciampa.
They're about to execute Ciampa.
They're going to take his head off. He's going to get decapitated. It's going to be all over. Gargano gets in, shoves him out of the way, and takes the ladder.
Hit me.
Hit me instead.
And they hit the shit out of him, by the way. His head snapped. Again, another time this weekend where it looked like, oh no, I think somebody shot him from the audience.
Yeah. Unbelievable. That's a nice touch there. Although, unfortunately for me, that was like, damn it, they're doing it. Mm-hmm. Whatever. Like, a lot of people may not read that far in.
But the fact that they put those little hints for people that do read in, that's the beauty of it.
Well, and because the story all along has been Ciampa's been pulling Gargano. Mm-hmm. So, just a note. Holy shit! Suplex from the ladder through from the ladder through a ladder. So Ciampa has one of the guys up, suplexes him. Dude falls through, breaks the fucking it's.
I've never seen a broken ladder.
Holy
look! You see the core sample. Oh Jesus!
Wow. And then I guess because my next note is real booze for AOP.
Yeah, it gets to the point where the ending of the match, you've got Gargano and Ciampa go up and they grab onto the thing that the belts are on. Mm-hmm. Well, there has to be a name for that. Gimlet? I have to look up that word. I don't know where that popped in my head.
Gibraltar?
It's Gibraltar.
Oh.
You dope. And they're hanging on it as the ladders are moved. AOP grabs them and power bombs each of them.
Beautiful.
No, they're not done.
Oh?
Lift them back up. Super Collider.
Beautiful.
Another power bomb. Oh, God, they're dead. Oh, yeah, they're dead.
They're dead.
They're dead. Bye.
And then they're climbing the
ladder. And
they retain.
Love that.
Love it.
I love what AOP has been. The young dudes who feel like they're like right out of the just 80s giant a-hole team.
And I mean, they should.
Ellering is a wonderful touch to it.
They feel like because they're this big monster team, they feel like they shouldn't belong. Mm-hmm. But that's 2 in a row where they've not only held their place but over delivered.
Yeah, and you know what? They don't feel like because this is what surprised us. It's like surprised us with Braun. You know, we're not going to get like wrestling out of these guys. They're just big dudes coming to be big dudes. That's cool. Nah, these dudes are working their ass off. Akam and Razor.
Akam
and Razor.
Toka and Razor.
That's not Toka and Razor. Those are Ninja Turtles 35 or whatever. Oh, Justin.
So then, man, here we go in the middle of the ring again. Dang, DIY lost. Bummer, man.
And you get the consoling.
You get the consoling. And consoling all the way up the ramp.
All the way up the ramp. It's like,
man.
Come
Dang,
on.
man. We lost. This stinks. You know, they're so bummed out. They turn for like a curtain call. Ciampa.
Wait. Before it happens, a wonderful thing from the production of the NXT production staff, they put up the logo, the little copyright logo that says,
Oh, it's over.
bloop, and we're going to fade to black.
We're going to fade. It's over.
Well, the bloop comes up, and you're like, well, cool. I'm glad to see DIY sticking it together.
Yep. But
What happened, Justin?
Ciampa, this wasn't our moment. This is my moment. Ah! Throws him into the board.
Nobody takes an ass whipping like Johnny Gargano.
Oh, man. I mean, I saw it coming.
We've seen it
but I
coming
didn't
every
s-
time
yeah,
it's
but
come close.
Oh, my
It
God.
happened, Justin.
He laid an ass whooping on him.
Oh, my
And
God.
Just
when you think it's bad, it gets worse.
And Gargano just like still go. Nah, what, dude? What's happening?
There's the point where he was like pulling himself up onto his lap as if to say, please help me, my friend.
Yeah,
Something's happened to me, and I don't know what. I don't understand what's going on. Help me, my friend.
beautiful.
Oh, my God, it's so good. It's so good. And the look, you get so wrapped up in watching Gargano. If you don't look at Ciampa, you're missing something beautiful. Because he has an almost pained look on his face like, I feel bad.
I didn't want to do this.
I don't want to. I'm doing this. Uh-oh. Okay, there's no uh-oh there, but still.
Oh.
And that nasty knee strike,
Yeah.
it just sounds awful. And then you think it's over. Oh, man, they've turned. Ciampa's turned. Oh, the Sicilian psychopath is back.
Yep.
Why are they climbing up on... Why are these... What's he doing? What are you doing, man?
What?
Picking him up for one more go. Okay, one more go. That's fine. Puts him up in a little white noise looking thingy. I'm sure there's a name for it. I don't know.
It's like a DVD type thing, but like,
Yeah. Something Sicilian. the Psycho Slam. Sicilian Psycho Slam. Something or other. There's going to be a name for it. WWE is going to brand it and put it on a shirt. Why is he backing up to the edge of the thing?
What's he doing?
Why is he doing that?
Why-
Justin,
don't-
why is he Why is he hurting why is he destroying everything we love, Justin?
What is happening here?
Holy shit. There's like 30 other fucking tables. Not enough has happened that he does the DVD thing off of the stage through some tables. And then he climbs back up and the camera focuses on Gargano laid out, right? Ciampa climbs back up onto the table up there or up on the ramp and he just like sits like Indian style, and he just looks down at the damage that's happened, and he has that same pained look on his face, like, oh, God, this happens to me. Why does this happen to me? I'm the one that's victimized here by my actions. I'm a victim of what's happened here, and this is awful, and I feel bad. Is that John? Oh, it was Johnny. Johnny got hurt. Oh, shame that happened to him. I didn't do it. I'm a victim of this. This all of that in his face, and somebody posted that he stayed there for like 15 minutes.
Beautiful.
The show fades away, the crowd starts filing out, and he doesn't move.
That's commitment.
And he's just got that same just crazy ass look on his face the entire time.
That's commitment, Jack.
I'm excited, dude.
Now-
Because I don't think we're going to get just like, I'm evil and I kicked your ass, Johnny Gargano. Sicilian psychopath. Nah. You go back and watch some of that ROH stuff of him just being just unhinged.
Yeah.
We're going to get that. And it's going to be, this is something that's happening to him and he can't be held responsible for it. It's going to be great.
You know what I love about this?
Yay!
Now, this is going to be NXT television at first.
Yes.
This can be 205 too,
Yes.
because they were both in that Cruiserweight Classic. Since they broke them up, I don't know if they're necessarily going to put them on either Raw or SmackDown. But I hope it goes to 205 Live because 205 Live needs it.
205 Live would benefit from it, but I have such a soft spot for Gargano that I almost hope I'd love to see him full on main rostered because he's so good.
205
God
Live.
damn it, he's 205 Live.
They need it.
It would be a bigger benefit to 205 Live than I think to him.
True.
But at the same time, that would be a great shot in that show's arm.
Yeah. And, I mean, it would be some great storytelling. And 205 Live doesn't have to be like a resting place. It doesn't have to be a final. This is where you are. I'd like to start seeing people like grow out of 205 Live and go to either Raw or SmackDown.
Right.
But anyways.
Well, you've heard that talk with Neville. People are like, hey, he's too goddamn good.
Yeah. Well, we've gone well over.
Oh, come on. Like another hour. Let's do this.
We could have.
Justin, we didn't even get into some of the weird stuff.
I know.
But we got like a weird kind of off week next week.
Yeah.
It'd be a good time to build into that.
Yeah. And
Because some of the stuff that happened on Raw last night, Raw's getting good, Justin. It might be time for you to jump back in again.
well, like I said, I don't know if I said this on air. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to watch Extreme Rules, and then after Extreme Rules, I'm going to, get back in. Because
I think it'll be a good time. I think you're going to be pleasantly surprised with Evil Goldust. This is going to be so good. Justin, wrestling's good. Wrestling
Dude.
is good.
I'm so excited right now for
Sound it.
I'm excited for
Sound
Tuesday. I'm excited. It's a great time to be a wrestling fan. That's all I'm saying. So the fact that I have a choice to watch either Raw or SmackDown, or I can watch both. Like, how amazing is that? I can. It's an amazing time to be a wrestling fan, and don't forget it. Like, this is a great time, and we're going back into another golden age.
Be a hashtag WrestlePal.
Be a God blessed fan, man.
Yeah, it's fun. Suspend that disbelief and come and be entertained because they're doing a damn good job. If you dig us, dig what we're doing. Help us with that move-in costs. We're moving to the new studio. We're moving
Next
to the
week.
studio, Justin.
Yeah.
We'll have to talk about some off-air talk.
Okay.
You want to help us with one-time thing? RadioFradio.com/donate.
That's where we need it to go right now.
Yeah. Just get us up and in the door and the setup. And just like here, once the setup is set up, man, we can put up some damn good stuff.
Yeah.
And then we'll get back to the patreon.com/RadioFreeRadio. But, yeah. If you want to reach out to us, first of all, leave me alone. What are you doing? It's scary. It's creepy. It scares me. But if you feel the need to creep me out, at the Nate Project on Twitter. If you want to get Justin, he's at the Hulkster on Twitter. Or if you throw hashtag WrestlePals anywhere, anywhere,
I didn't respond to a lot of it, but I saw you in there, Leslie and Jarrett.
hashtag WrestlePals, he will find you.
I did during the show.
He doesn't have a special set of skills. He's got one skill. He will find you.
I do only have one skill. Nothing else.
You've got like 4, man. It's not bad. I've only got 2, so I mean, it's not a bad lot in life. All right, is that enough dicking around? Let's go home. Goddamn hashtag WrestlePals.
I lost my keys and my little doggy's bone. So I pick him up and I'm gonna carry home. But he a mean dog bit me in the spare rib. And I'm take him home, put him in the baby crib. Yeah, I don't know the words, AJ Styles. You know what you are? You're phenomenal. Phenomenal.